Two, go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's game between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Waltham Hawks. We're here at Warren Peirce Field. It is Tuesday, November 4th. Game starts in about 11 minutes and 15 seconds. This is the first round in the round of 32 of the MIAA Division I playoffs. And we have a good 10 minutes to talk things over here with my co-announcers, Mr. Aiden Conley, fresh from Endicott College, joining us, and also Josh Katzman. Aiden, if you would, could you tell us the lineup?
Yep, start line for Arlington tonight. In the back, number 2, Rohan McCauley. Midfielder, number 3, Quincy Cotter. Captain, center back, number 5, Nolan Koopman. Midfielder, number 6, Nathan Dobro. Midfielder, number 7, Fernando Barrientos. Number 9, forward, captain, Keegan Maxwell. Number 10, forward, Samuel Neal. Number 11, forward? Is he forward?
Forward. Yeah, wing forward.
Leon Pinard. Number 20, defender, Lucas Koopman. Number 22, defender, Alexander Burke. And captain, goalie, number 88, Shea Pilati Newton.
Actually, that's a typo. He's 99, so
99.
Apologize for that. Like, that 88 was from an alternate jersey that we did last week. So we're here on a beautiful, crisp night. I'm a little concerned because there's a full moon tonight, so I think something bizarre might happen.
Some bad luck.
We don't want anything bizarre. We'd like the status quo and the predictions to be consistent. So.
And Alex, as we go, Waltham starting lineup. We got number 1, Andrew Samios. Number 13, Larry Mutibe. 16, Willie Garcia Gudiel. Number 24, Edwin Gudiel. I wonder if they're brothers. Number 16, Aiden Van Day. Number 10, Chua de Oliveira. Number 20, Elge Diallo. Number 3, Charles Destin. Number 21, Angel Cruz. 5, Christian Vega Garcia. And number 6, Anthony Lopez. Apologies to any of the Waltham players whose names I absolutely did not pronounce correctly.
Actually, Josh, I was just about to commend you on your pronunciation.
Those
are some awesome names.
Those are hard
guys.
names. Yeah.
It's the Portuguese, I think, are the tricky sounds for me to make.
So Aiden's here for taking a break from freshman's first semester at Endicott College. Aiden, if you don't know, he's been in the booth several times with us. He always gives a great perspective after having been a varsity player for 3 years and a captain of last year's team, which had a very successful year in their own right. I think 20th, wound up 20th in the power rankings. You won a playoff game at home here.
Got the home one, yep.
And then I didn't see, but you did go on the road, and it sounds like that was a tight game and maybe a little bit of a heartbreaker.
That Fairhaven team was really good. Honestly, like that was probably the hardest challenge we faced all season, and not much we can really say about it. Not much we could do. They were just a better team that game. So
and at this point, we'll talk on and on about the validity of the power rankings and where do people belong and all that. But let's just hear from Aiden the mindset of a senior player going into a game like this, which it's win or go home.
I think this is the first game from personal experience last year. That was the only game I felt like I was like, oh, this is it. Like the rest of the season, you're like, oh, got more. But once it's like this could be the last, then you really gotta turn up, because you don't want to walk away knowing that you didn't do all you could. So yeah, everyone really shines in their last game.
And I think that in life and in soccer, what you said, it rings true. You show up, right? You give it your best effort. Whatever happens. As long as you've given it your best effort, if you can go to bed that night and say, yeah, I did everything I could. And this is the culmination as I'm watching the kids warm up. As you all know, my son is a junior on the team, and Aiden and also Josh having it in the family as well. But this is, whatever happens tonight, next season starts pretty soon for these kids, for the non-seniors anyway. So it's a long process, and personally, I don't want it to end. I want to see more and more soccer. So let's talk about the matchup. What do you all know about the Waltham Hawks?
The main thing I know about the Waltham Hawks is through their tennis team. So we do pretty well against their tennis team. And also a quick shout out, Lauren Boyle, a Arlington resident and a longtime teacher at Waltham High. She probably, I'm going to guess, has worked with many of these students. So Miss Boyle, shout out to you as well. So right there is my knowledge of the Waltham Hawks, my top knowledge. Although I do know, having spoken to Coach Yazio, doing a little research, they are coming in without giving up a ton of goals. And so Coach Yazio has been prepping the team for how do you play a very strong defensive team, who I believe ended 5-3-8 or 8-3 and 5.
6.
8-3 and 6.
Don't get old, Aiden. Actually,
Don't-
you already have the glass. I'm still new to glass. 8-3 and 6 overall, 19th in the power rankings. 26 goals for, 18 goals against.
Oh,
So
wow.
a pretty
Okay.
tight
Yeah,
spread.
pretty tight spread.
As opposed to Arlington, who's 14-2 and 2. Aiden, they had a bang-up year. I don't know how much you've been following. They had a great year. They're ranked 14th, and their spread is 55-11.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
that's an impressive spread right there.
That is
So-
an impressive spread. Much better than last season, I will say.
And so I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to predict a 3-0 Arlington win, just to get that out of the way.
So a 3-0. You are in line with senior center back Nolan Koopman, who also is calling a 3-0 win. A confident Nolan Koopman pregame, saying, we got to take care of business. He called it 3-0. He said the team's pretty excited. Also, very quickly, I think Nolan wants to get at least one of those goals, or maybe two, to surpass his brother in the Koopman family goal scoring for the year.
He's going to need a Hattie if he's going to
He's gonna
surpass
need way
his
more.
brother.
He's gonna need
Right?
10 probably. Lucas is an animal, and he got way more years than Nolan. So
Well, my arithmetic was pretty simple. After doing my normal, as much research as I could do, I just basically looked at their common opponent. One, it was Watertown. Waltham tied them. Arlington beat them 3-0. So I'm just using the transitive property. That's my reasoning for that score.
very fair.
It's a fair game. Also, shout out to the booth from the Waltham coach, who I had a chance to talk to a little bit before the game. Gave us some props for the commentary as he watched our game with Watertown, I believe. He said he was able to watch some of the Arlington games via ACMi. So we know he's been scouting, but he was very pleased with the performance of ACMi and the whole team up here in the booth. So well done, ACMi team.
Well done.
How about the two best commentators in the league right in front
I
of me?
know, Alex and
Spoiled
Aiden right here, A&A right here.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah,
Josh and Alex, but
the only is another way to describe us, the two only commentators in the league. But thank you very much.
Best
Aiden.
and worst. Best and worst.
could be trend setting though. This
could-
could be the start of a new like revolution.
I brought this up early in the year, but the Waltham coach could have watched every single game that Arlington played this year, because Tom, our cameraman, Tom Newton, the Road Warrior, and we also have Joe Maxwell chipping in on camera as well. But Tom started bringing the rig to away games and putting them on ACMI. So,
Dedication, that's great.
and I looked in YouTube today, and I could only find a grainy, poorly shot video of Waltham versus some team that was in the rain with a shaky hand. So ACMI, props to you guys. It's been great so far. And here we have a little ceremony going on.
Pre-game
We have Nathan
handshake.
Terry and Ryan Davis.
Look at that excellent camera work. Looks like that's Tom's camera. It looks like Tom might be on camera too today, zooming in on the
Look at that steady
pre-game
hand.
coin toss right there. I mean, that is a Nathan Terry and Ryan Davis, the referees as well. Tom, that practice hand, keeping a close eye on the refs, wearing blue tonight. Again, not an enviable position. Aiden, I don't know how you feel having played on this, but calls in a playoff game like this, calls could potentially play an important factor. Things like offside, going into that. Do not envy the refs having to make an offside call in a game like this, or any sort of tight call in this. How did you sort of? You're a very charming and very sort of.
Did you work
good.
the refs?
How do you work the refs in this situation?
Sir,
I
a
wish
lot of
I said
sir,
I
right?
could. I sir as best I can, but as I was in the back, I got pretty fired up pretty easily. So I wouldn't say I was the best with the refs. I usually was told to walk away, but I gave them my peace of mind, and they gave me mine. So
I was as soon as I heard that you were going to be joining us, I was obviously very thrilled that you were going to be here. But also, I think that's good bait, because we might get a Dennis Conley sighting as well, which
I'm
would be nice.
very positive with Dennis Conley sighting. He would be too excited not to.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep him from going over and shagging balls over there.
He actually statistic for you guys. He would track his like ball boy statistics on Strava. I think he ended up with 16 miles one match.
One match.
Or something. It was in between. It's a big range, but this was last year, so it was 8 and 16. Either way, it's still a lot of miles.
That's
for
a lot.
running around.
That's a lot of miles.
That's bonus miles right there.
Bonus miles. That was cardio for the week, probably.
I mean, what's that? A couple days for you, Josh, right?
That's probably an hour for Josh.
That was a morning. That was this morning for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Josh was explaining his running commute daily, every day, 10 miles each way. It's pretty impressive. I'm very impressed.
Uphill both ways too.
Yeah, and killed a bear with your loose leaf notebook.
I did.
I thought, just a formatting note, I thought that they went to a 3-ref system in the playoffs. Do you remember that, Aiden? Do you recall?
Last year was 3 refs.
Yeah,
Playoffs.
which I think is pretty important. So again, let's hope, with the full moon, I promise I won't keep bringing this up every 5 minutes, but with the full moon, you want as much authority out there as you can possibly have. I looking at you guys, I can tell you're wondering. It's eating at you. You're wondering, what does AI think?
We were discussing this before the game. The camera team and I were discussing what AI would predict. Also going to say, camera team had some close calls, sort of a 1-2-0 feel for tonight's game. But yeah, what is AI thinking?
AI is leaning towards Arlington 2-1. So AI is getting smarter. It's not saying it's going to be 2-1. It's hedging already. It's getting more human.
Is this too much emotion though? What do we think?
Probability: Arlington win 58%. That's very specific. Waltham win 30%. Regulation draw 12%. Now keep in mind, guys, that this is the playoffs, so there's no tie. And what they do is they go to, if there's a tie at the end of regulation, there are 2 10-minute sudden death periods, followed by penalty kicks. And I think for everybody's blood pressure and sanity, I think everyone's hoping it doesn't come down to that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think an important thing to know about this game is Yadzia would say that every home game, or every game leading up to the playoffs is every playoff game. Doesn't matter anything about the season. It's a new, basically season 2.0. Teams are hungry. This would be a good one. Looking forward to this.
Every game's a new season.
Oh, no. And just to follow up on something that last week, some Middlesex teams won yesterday. Lexington won and Winchester won.
Okay.
So they've made it. They were both play-in teams, so they're now going to go hit the road.
Lexington's at Cambridge, I believe.
Yeah, Thursday night. Yep, I might go.
Oh, that's it's a rare moment, but I think I got to root for the Minutemen in that one.
I think I do as well.
Got to root for Minutemen. And, I will say before we get things started officially here, it is one of my favorite things to say as a parent, as a coach, was just how much I loved watching my kids play. And it's been, I think for all the guys on both teams, I hope they can, their families, their fans can all come back and say, we loved watching you play. However, this game winds up for either team, because they both had impressive seasons. And
Waltham performing the kick it out of bounds immediately routine. Did you see that their whole team moved up like an amoeba, like all together? So we're looking at a team, I think they're likely to be compact. They're likely to be organized. Aiden, do you remember ever playing Waltham in a Bays?
In a Bays game?
Yeah. Their crowd is they travel well.
I'm sure they do.
And they are very, very colorful, and in a good way, not in a toxic way, but they're very involved. And I'm not proven exactly right at this moment, but we'll see. They've been known to get a little rowdy, but like I said, not in an annoying or toxic
way.
And
there's a deep ball right there. AJB plays it out. And Arlington with their first move.
Big drive.
And good ball to Sam, and Sam breaks it up.
Sam doing his best, is getting the most awkward touch on it, and still with Arlington possession. So.
Right to the foot of Fernando Barrientos.
Magnet. It's a magnet to his foot.
El Magneto. And it's broken up. And there's Rohan with his first touch, it looks like.
I will say, I'm slightly disappointed the boys didn't do anything to,
No hair.
No hair. Yeah, I was really hoping.
No tattoos.
After you were a blonde season as well, correct?
I've had 2 blonde seasons.
Two blonde seasons. That's right. And there's
Shot
a
in.
left-footed strike saved
like
by
it.
the Waltham keep. Looks like tons of speed. One of the faster teams already right off the bat, seeing Waltham come with more speed than we've seen from a lot of the opponents recently. So definitely going to be a physical battle. Already seen some collisions on
Big
the field.
A lot of size in that team too, guys.
That
Look
was
at them.
That was
The
I
midfield.
talked to team manager Daniel Elkin right before the game. He was saying they looked big. That was all I really got out of that. But
Yeah, they definitely look sizable from this vantage point.
And talking to the Waltham coach as well, he was saying, this is his second year at the helm, and he was saying, this team, tons of talent. They just need a little bit of organization and some positivity. So as a teacher, as a parent, as a fan of soccer, especially youth soccer, love hearing a coach focused on bringing the positivity to the team
Nice
as
defense
well.
by Rohan there.
And so Waltham pressing right here in the middle.
And I also talked to the Waltham coach, who, by the way, recommends La Campagna in Waltham as a restaurant.
I drove
That's
by that today. Matter of fact, I drove right. Or not, I
Is
was
that
on the
right?
train. I saw it on the train. It stuck out to me. It looked really interesting. It looked great.
Well, and if we're
So-
talking restaurant recommendations, I
well-
think we got to go La Vic here,
La Vic,
Alex.
always,
La Vic.
always La Vic.
The
yeah.
Barrientos family.
that goes
They do
without
it best.
saying.
They do it best.
They do it best. They do it best.
Maybe the full moon will bring a Fernando goal. He's assisted on plenty this year, but has not found the back of the net himself.
I mean, you remember his brother scored a great goal in a playoff game. I wonder if he'll do the same.
Keep the tradition alive.
Yeah, we had
and great
Diego
press
was
by.
up in the booth with us a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Kid's a natural. He belongs on the mic. That's what I think.
Good step by Rohan there to break up the counter from Waltham here. And so maybe future years are going to see Aiden and Diego in the booth
Future of
together.
the booth.
Imagine that, the alumni of the Yadzios kick squad, Sir Lance's kick squad. So we'll see if they're both in the booth together one day.
Aiden, are any of your classmates going to join us tonight, or is it just?
And there's Fernando, great touch, gets
Big
it down,
shot.
takes it
Oh,
lefty, and it goes
unfortunate.
wide.
I saw Horace Kennedy from Varsity last season. He just walked by in front of us. He told me specifically, don't tell Nolan I'm coming. I don't want him to get an ego that I'm here. Because
Okay.
they have a very love-hate relationship, those two. Best, maybe too close sometimes. And
I see.
Horace, I believe his family is Butternut,
Butternut.
I believe. So lots of good food options coming through tonight. Butternut right on Mass Ave in Arlington.
Fans are pouring into the match now.
And good battle by Nathan Dober on the sideline. Gets it up.
Good game, good action so far. Both teams look threatening.
Right
They
back
look
and forth.
positive.
And that looks like the largest player on the field, number 24 for Waltham right there. Has some size on just about everybody. So he definitely he sort of looks like he's one of the anchors of their back. See how he holds that line for them.
And Waltham is pressing very,
Very high,
very
yes.
energetically. Might
And
be
here's a good opportunity for Arlington.
so Dobro will do with it. Big
Dober
ball
sending
behind.
it, and right there, 24 steps up.
Keegan White Lightning flying through there as he does, but unfortunately cannot get tipped for that one.
And so it will be interesting to see the sub patterns again. Waltham playing sort of that high press or more, just sort of more challenging, more aggressive than most of the teams we've seen lately. If that's
Beautiful
continues.
1-2.
And here's Sam
Sam
Neal doing what
driving
Sam
in.
Neal does, into the
Man
box,
is back.
left
Cuts
foot
it in.
over to
Keegan.
Keegan. Keegan
Stuck
looking
on
for
his
the
foot.
turn, gets it to Quincy.
Oh, unlucky touch.
Heavy touch from Quincy there.
Rohan always getting it right back in.
And right here, and there's a turnover from Waltham onto the foot of
Quincy
Quincy.
wins it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, his
Aiden,
foot.
except for senior night, it's been the same exact lineup all year.
Not
No
surprised.
injuries, no illness, nothing
Really?
like that. Yeah.
That might be the first in this team's
Yeah, it's
history. We
really-
never had an injury.
Really
Yeah.
great to see, because you never like to see anyone get hurt.
And you guys last year, it seemed like there was a different lineup every game.
Yeah, there definitely was actually.
different formations too, or was that 2 years ago?
That
Scott
was last.
Lucas.
We played I think 3 formations last season.
Yeah.
We started with the 3-back because we trained that all summer. We thought it would be more effective with the personnel we had, but all things lead back to Yadio's tactics to end up working better. So what can we do?
It's almost like he's been coaching for 26 years.
Yeah, that's it.
Quincy looking for the entry to Fernando, who's making a run. Nice to see Fernando getting active right in the middle, right near the box today off the bat. So I'm always rooting for Fernando to get his first goal of the season here.
Tonight, I have full confidence in tonight. I think one of those 3 would have to go to.
That's the full moon for you, Alex, right? The
Yeah.
full moon brings a goal from Fernando. lets his brother you know, celebrate that. Stop chirping him a little bit.
So it's going to be sibling day. Let's have all the siblings score. Rohan, Nolan, and Fernando.
And well, then we'd have to have
3-0.
Lucas score as well.
Lucas,
There's
Covey,
4.
Yeah, they all to get one.
Nice ball over to Lucas there.
And it's played to Leon. Back to Lucas.
Does nicely.
This is good with this team pressing so hard. I think a couple of a couple quick passes just to shake them off you and get a little space.
And Arlington does best moving the ball around really well, especially this team. So they can wear out this high press, I think, pretty quickly. So we'll see how it develops.
Coach was saying they have been practicing the tactics. You know, he was looking. The coaches, wrote down some of Coach Iazio's quotes. Tough defensively, so they've practiced how to counter and know what we can do. Be aggressive. So, and just not try to do anything new. Keegan with a nice touch, but over the net. Heard this from multiple players, so this is definitely something going around the team. Alex Burke and Coach Iazio both echoing the idea that, look, we got to play within ourselves. We've practiced. We know what we can do. We're confident in our play as a team. Don't try to do anything different, anything new. Just play what we've practiced. And as Sam Neal said, keep our composure. He said you can have all the plays, all the practice, all the skill, but if you get too hyped for the playoff atmosphere, you're going to make mistakes.
There might be a lot of play like that too, a lot of grabbing, clutching and grabbing. You just get the feeling from this Waltham team that they're here to scrap.
Yeah, they're here to do whatever it takes to win. So hopefully Arlington can retaliate that. That's when the patience comes into play, and you don't want to be caught retaliating. Because it's always the second guy that gets caught. That's always the second, absolutely.
And so Alex and Aiden, also curious to get your takes because I have mine on this. And Sam Neal, dangerous ball right here. Looks like Sam is going to be battling his defender all night. It looks like we're going to see some good matchup right there for Arlington. Looks like Sam has been getting most of that matchup so far. And Quincy scrapping for that ball, earns it, but broken up. And Quincy getting back on defense.
Great.
And it's going Arlington's way.
Couple calls going Arlington's way, yeah.
So, interesting your take. So, Arlington finishes the regular season a 1-0 loss to Winchester and then a 1-1 draw to Lexington. My take is that that's actually helpful in this situation, but curious how you two feel about that.
I agree. I think I'm right with you, Josh. I feel like that will bring them even more motivation, not ending how they want, and that – people are like, oh, maybe the momentum will help them, but I feel like that's not the case for these. These guys are pretty strong-headed, so I believe that those losses will fire them up even more to get this one.
And, Josh, I believe somebody was saying in this booth that even though they ended up with that record, they would rise in the power rankings. I don't know if you recall that discussion.
As soon as I saw the power rankings come out, Alex, I could not believe it, and I was laughing.
I could only keep it to myself for so long.
It was an amazing, amazing call on your part.
It was a hot take come true.
It was definitely that was the hottest of takes right there, and yeah, they move up a spot.
I think that those games. I think that you could spin any game positively if you want to, and I think it's okay to spin them positively. Although I just think that competition was a little bit more intense than that, and those two teams were very motivated at that point because they were both maybe outside of the 32. And Arlington had already clinched. I was kind of worried about this during those two games, and then of course Winchester, they played a very cynical defensive style and won on a fluky.
Good entry from Keegan.
And
here's Fernando, left foot, and it's just over the net.
Keep it coming, Fernando.
It's coming, Fernando.
And shout out to the ACMi crew. We've got Dante and Constantina working in the booth with us tonight. So not sure if Dante is going to be able to pull up a replay of that sequence right there for us, but we might be able to see a sequence and let Diego watch this on replay for chirping his brother.
And this is a key to the game for me as well. You guys have seen it's a good game. It's a tight game. Arlington's had 2 legitimate chances and nothing to show for it. And that's kind of been a little bit of their bogey this year. They always outchance the other team, and which is good. It's good to force that pressure. It's good to put the team under pressure. You would like to see more of them go in. I mean, and that's not just being greedy. That's just being. I think they get an inordinate amount of chances as compared to.
And right there's a miscue from the defender. And Keegan
flying up there.
Keegan putting the pressure on. And again, Alex, even with those 55 goals for you, again in these close games, the Winchester-Lexington games to close out the season, that Lexington game, Arlington, I was telling people,
peppered him.
Could have been 7-1.
Yeah,
easily. There were plenty of opportunities, and as Arlington brings the ball back down, Quincy sending Leon. Good ball. Leon sneaks in behind, gets it on, and Keegan with the turnover takes a shot, and that should be a corner right there.
Yep.
Looks like a corner for Arlington.
Corners have been their friend this year.
I'll say I like to see how they develop out wide and cross it in. You know, last time I was here, I saw Alex Marcassini with a great header off a cross, and a header off of a volley off another one. He had two that game.
A volley, and then a header.
And good move by Leon. We haven't seen Leon get – I think Leon has 1 goal this season maybe, but good to see Leon getting in there. And there's Quincy sending it up.
Great ball in.
Into the heads of Nolan, and it's up. Waltham grabs it over the head of looks like Keegan right there.
To finish the other thought, the game against the other tie they had here at home against Woburn, it was post, miss. And Woburn had 2 chances and scored them both. So far, you gotta love the pressure that they put on the other team's goalie. I
Good
think
touch by Dobro.
Great composure by.
The goalies are going to play a big part of this game. You don't want to give anything away for free. As happened, not so much later in the year, but Arlington was the beneficiary of some gift goals early in the year. Who wants to plug Pizza Bites?
Oh, Pizza Bites tonight, or Fiesta Bites?
Fiesta Bites.
Fiesta Bites, picked up by Josh, who is working for ACMi as well. So feeding the crew for ACMi. Josh, who is the production and admin at ACMi, picked up the pizza from Fiesta Bites. We also have Yasmina, who is the ACMi youth coordinator. Yasmina's running around, keeping this team going, and producer Raj as well. Producer Raj always making things happen in the booth. So the team for ACMi, Dante, Constantina, Josh, Yasmina, Tom and Joe on the camera, and producer Raj. Shout out to them as always. And Fiesta Bites.
Aiden, what's it like playing under the lights?
Oh, it doesn't get better than playing under lights. Honestly, that's like with this environment, with this many people and the lights, and everything is like falling into your hands. Be a great game. It's something that's gonna be very enjoyable.
No problem looking up and losing the ball or anything like that?
It's inevitable. However, it's worth it at the end of the day. And I think our guys out there can handle that. So.
And what do you guys think about every single Waltham player back on defense right there?
Yeah, they're really parking
Waltham
definitely parking.
It's a strategy for success, I got to tell you. I mean, and you can tell that, Waltham, they have – you can just tell they have some very dangerous players too.
And Yazio was saying this is the strategy that they practiced against in the lead up to this game. They knew this was coming.
And what do you do against a team that plays this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a question. One
of you two said it best. You just gotta be patient. The chance will fall. There's gonna be a break in the blind. Eventually, they're not a pro team, so there will be a breakthrough. We've already seen multiple chances like Keegan and Leon breaking through. So. They keep working the ball around, getting them tired, and just like finding a small gap or a little like defensive flaw.
Right here, there's a turn from looks like Sam Neal or Leon getting pushed down, or that fighting. And I think Alex again, it comes down to set pieces for Arlington as well, right?
Big ball in.
And Keegan. There's a volley from Keegan. Well played by Keegan. Again, if we can
another chance for Arlington.
If Dante can run a replay on that'd be fun to see again. Keegan can highlight his. Get his highlight reel going.
He got decent wood on that. You can look foolish when you try that shot. He actually got decent wood, and we have a timeout.
Timeout looks like from Waltham, I'm gonna guess. So again, 16 minutes in, how are we feeling about the game so far? Sort of as expected, or any surprises?
I mean, we expect this Waltham team to be tough, and that's what they're giving us. But Arlington's, I'd say, dominating the game so far. I haven't seen much out of Waltham's offense, but it's gotta wait for that goal to fall.
As expected, they're knocking on the door, and this year they have scored. When Arlington scores, they typically score in rapid succession. There's something momentum-wise that they're able to tap into. So it's just a matter of, and it's a matter of the first goal. I think the first goal is going to be real crucial in this game. And again, back to the Watertown comparison, when I was looking at the doing my research for this game, I saw a lot of similarities to Watertown and the way that they approached their season. When they came in, they were undefeated, but they had something like 6 ties. They were like 6-0-6. And I just was wondering, what a team that has so many ties, which Waltham has 6 ties. A team that has so many ties, what is their kind of mindset going into a game like this? Which is there's going to be a winner and a loser. And I'm just trying, there was one important thing I'm trying to look up, and that was the strength of schedule part of the power rankings. Of course, we've talked about this a lot, but the Middlesex League this year was not very strong. So Arlington did not get a lot of juice from the strength of schedule metric. But Waltham played a very strong schedule. Theirs was like 2 to Arlington's 1, something of that nature.
Looks like some scouts might have just walked in from another team. That did not look like the Waltham logo on their coat, and they're walking way in the corner. So keep
All
eyes
right.
peeled on that.
Eyes peeled. So, Alex, you seem to know the need to all the ins and outs. Who would be potential next round opponents for either Arlington or Waltham? Do you have that?
Off the top of my head, it would be, I believe, Newton South.
Newton South, yeah.
They're third. Yep. Newton North, who won last year, lost last
Really?
night.
Who
Yes.
did they lose to? Do you know?
They lost to, no, I don't know. My memory is good, but not that good.
My wife is an alum of Newton North, so, I don't think she shed any tears. She's now a Spy Ponder through and through. So
We all are, Josh.
we all are. And here's Rohan bringing it up the side. Good cut into Quincy. Quincy in the middle. And I think, Alex, to your point too, Quincy gets that ball, 20, 25 yards out, takes a rip. We've seen him score from there before. So that might be another way around the stacked backfield.
Absolutely.
Completely subjectively, but I kind of have a lot of faith in this Waltham goalie for some reason. He just seems confident the way he carries himself back there. It might take a little something special to.
Oh, it's well done
beat
by
him.
Quincy. He offers
Get around
still
two.
dribbling around.
But again, so many guys in the back there. This could also, a danger, I think, with so many guys in the back for Waltham, might be easier to pick up kind of a silly penalty, basically. And so many guys going for the ball, you might sort of just stack it and draw a foul
Nice
or
switch
a
there.
penalty. So that could be a danger as well.
That's how you beat that. To me, that's how you beat these guys. You get them moving side to side, right?
Yeah, and a special shout out to this midfield. They're really
Keegan
phenomenal
with the
players.
hustle can't quite hold on to it.
This midfield can make anything happen, and I think, especially like we said, a team that's really to hold back. They can work it through them eventually. So it's a patience game.
Will be interesting to see too the timeout if that affects substitutions for either coach, getting that little rest for everybody.
Do we know which coach took the timeout, Rush?
Seemed like it was a Waltham timeout to me.
Might have been a momentum type of tactical kind of timeout from the Waltham coach.
And, go back to your point on substitutions. The audio is known to not sub too much on these playoff games.
In the playoff games.
Interesting to see how many people come in and who for that.
And he's had a tight bench all year.
And again, I think sort of just based on the speed and play of Waltham as well, I think conditioning, I think this is a well-conditioned team. I don't think they would come out sort of with this kind of firepower and speed and the way they've been playing without their coach having put them through the ringer. So I don't think fitness is going to be a big issue for either team here.
Absolutely. And I know last year for us, we had Coach Walters come back and help us, and he's known to condition really well, and that's what he did to us. I wonder if it was the same this year, which I assume it would be.
In the lead up to the playoffs.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and Aiden, there's they have a full-time paid assistant coach this year.
Really?
Yeah.
A 2020 graduate, and
David
Sean,
Conley? Sean,
I'm familiar.
Sam into the middle of
lay it
the
off.
Keegan, lays it off,
Oh.
and that's not going to get through. Sean played at St. Mike's up in Vermont and is now at Emerson studying sports communication. So yeah, definitely great to have him. Had a chance to talk to him as well a little bit before the game. So he enjoyed his time up at St. Mike's playing, and so always glad to hear people getting some time in Vermont.
Aiden, did you get to say hi to some of the fellas down there before the game?
I did not, unfortunately. They know I'm there in spirit, so I'll catch up with them after the game. Hopefully, if they win, I will.
Rohan sends it across to Lucas. So right there again, that side to side looks like that's
get him moving. This 21 and this guy with the orange cleats are doing a lot of running.
26.
And
yeah,
the first Waltham sub is getting in. So Quincy goes down, and looks like ref says no. Looks like Quincy was trying to make that a little more dramatic than it might have been. So first substitution for Waltham coming in here. So it looks like they're 21. Looks like 21 might be heading out.
Here comes Kellen, the closer, number 1.
I've seen some great goals out of Kellen this season.
He scored, Lexington. Yeah.
I watched the Lexington game live from Beverly, and it's great to see that goal go in. So.
And as I've mentioned in previous, Kellen has scored a lot of big goals for Arlington Soccer Club.
And even without scoring goals, his impact on the energy and the flow of each game has been noticeable. Like every time he's stepped in, Alex. Even that Lexington game, I don't think he was on the field when they did score, but he definitely has. He brings like that sort of renewed firepower and speed onto the field. So 21 minutes, 22 minutes in, it'll be interesting to see how he has an impact tonight.
I mean, can't emphasize it enough. I mean, as someone who was benched for a lot of the season last year, is the bench energy, and I could hear it from out here. So.
And here's Keegan with the turn.
He's gonna drive.
And he's looking for his winger. No one was there.
A little miscommunication up top there, but.
And again, I think there were 2, maybe 3 Arlington players trailing. Third one trailing, but Waltham 5-6 guys back immediately for that counter.
Aiden, I think this Arlington bench does take pride in bringing some energy to the game. I think there's in particular one individual. I won't say the name, but pretty much everybody agrees. There's one that's a voice that's louder than the others. But
I mean, enlighten us. I actually not hip.
I believe Alex Marsden is the individual that everyone likes to point out, like as being the most enthusiastic supporter. He can handle this.
He's always been smiles. I only got to play with him. He was on my team. He wasn't on Varsity last season, but during summer and stuff, he was always smiles. Bringing summer
good
league
positive
scrimmages.
Energy.
He loved it. So great kid.
A lot of space over there for Lucas, and good to see him with the carry.
Done well by Keane to lay it off. Got his winger there this time.
And here's Kellen right here. Plays it back to Dobro.
I think there's a lot of space in the middle there.
It's all night. It seemed like there's been a fair amount of space that Waltham's given up in the middle there. And again, it looks like they're leaving one guy a little bit higher, not dropping all their players back.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate that it works, but it works. We're sitting at 0-0, and they're one lucky play away from popping in a goal against the run of play.
That was the Jose Mourinho specialty. He
park the bus.
Park the bus, sit back, and he got Porto to a Champions League. So I don't see why other teams can't succeed off it as well.
Yeah, he used to say it too. Like, I'm just going to go in there and play cynically.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can win this game. It's the playoffs. I mean, anything goes.
Gotta do anything. And again, though, it with all the ties, right? And so right there, the substitute comes in and little sort of
Lucas Koopman.
Yeah, Lucas Koopman goes down, little sort of extra after he dishes the ball. So see what the ref says to this. Is it a card coming out, or is he just us talking to?
I think a yellow's warranted there. I think we're late enough in the game now where
that's a big boy.
I mean, if he takes Lucas
down,
absolutely.
I mean, that's a thick young man.
Got to hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, it was after. You mean
So it's an extended conversation with the referee there.
That can only be good news for Arlington. I mean, you want
and he looks like he's arguing.
I gotta see yellow card in the future, I believe.
But
and that
was he the sub?
He was the sub, I believe.
The sub, yep.
Yeah. So I believe, like in the situation like that, right?
Ball.
That's something. It's one of those. How do you sort of smooth out the refs a little bit? Not like that.
Not like that. That was.
And now it is, unfortunately, but it's a reality. I'm sure the refs are probably going to be keeping an eye on this guy.
No complaints from up here, I'm sure, but interesting to see how, I've seen plenty of refs get carried away with the game as well. They'll get involved once, and then they'll start making more, maybe not as important calls. So
That was a 35-yard throw. Aiden, what was your chuck?
my chuck, I'm pretty proud. I think I was in the mid-20s, but I can't compete. I can't hang with Nolan.
35.
And right here, that ball just sails a little bit, almost saved by number 6
You can
there.
throw it into the box, though.
I get into the box. I was, yeah, I would like Nolan back more. I think he was a little more steadier than I was. So if I can talk him out of it, then
So Aiden, are those guys down there? Are they the Waltham crew? Or are those is that potentially those 3 guys out down in the front? Are they are they the scouts?
I think they're scouts. I don't know why they'd sit with the Arlington fans.
Yeah,
It looks like
they just want the front row seats.
front row seats, but interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of representation over here on our left on the Waltham side.
Yeah, a ton of them actually. A lot of students as well. So, I mean,
And it's hard to see from in the booth, but it looks like the stands are pretty full there.
it's definitely packed.
Cameraman,
Playoff soccer in
have to
our
ball
Ball behind.
And here's
Great touch.
Quincy and slide.
Big slide.
And so here we go. Here's the set piece for Arlington. Chance number 2 coming in.
Joe and Tom, give us a thumbs up. Give us the atmosphere out there. How's it looking? Okay.
Cameramen are
they're
locked
so-
in.
They're
This thing on?
locked in.
Locked in.
2 dialed. Love it. Steady hand. You can't break the steady hands.
Can't break the steady hand yet. So Quincy right here. See who he targets. Looks like both Koopman
You gotta go
brothers.
for Koopman.
Gotta
That's
go for the Koopmans.
Best answer is a Koopman.
And looks like he
Nolan's
for
there.
Nolan and
Got
looking
Rohan
for a
back
hand.
in.
Kellen with a volley. And right here, this could be a Koopman throw
This
right
is
here.
absolutely a Koopman throw.
Yeah,
in.
this is-
He's gonna chuck this beyond the PK
So
spot.
we just had the 35-yard throw. So this could go right to his brother
Luke is
Lucas.
still there. He wants that. We know he does, and he has at least a good shoulders over the
He's
next
got
couple guys.
3 dirty goals this year on plays just like this. This is a Lucas
A
goal
Koopman to
game.
Koopman goal maybe?
Big flick
Kick-
by Keegan. Can he get in?
Good
Great
save
save.
by the Waltham keep off the
Great
incredible
header
header
from
from Quincy. Well
Unbelievable
done,
save.
Waltham
Remember that save, folks. That was
That was special.
genius.
keep. Well done, well done. Alex,
Well,
you called it.
You call it. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's watch this
And
back.
so here's the replay right here.
Quincy comes flying in with the second ball.
Keegan with the great flick on as well. Way to get in there now.
And
Oh, I mean, it did hit him right in the
Just
chest.
Right in the
Right.
chest, but
I mean, he was in the right
having a
place,
reaction
though,
time
yeah.
there. I mean,
and so right here, Arlington with a throw again. So best opportunity of the game right there for Arlington. Waltham keep saves it. So
And so far, Waltham with 0 chances, and Arlington with about now 4 or 5 by my count. So.
and right there, that's a definite that's the best chance right there that Arlington's seen all day. And
Push,
here's
push by
Waltham with
Alex,
some
dribbling
with some pressure right here. The sub bringing it in,
Rohan with no worries with this guy at all.
and he just dribbles it out wide.
Rohan is just you can't beat Rohan. He's a force to reckon with in
Scrap
every game.
iron. That's what we
And
call
right
him up
here, yellow card going
Yeah,
to
same
the
guy.
Oh, for
And-
kicking the
yeah.
ball away, it looked like.
And so right there, the again the ref had his number from very early on. I think once he started talking. So lesson to anyone watching this: if a ref is talking to you, just listen.
Let it happen.
Just listen.
Did you guys see did he kick the ball
He
away?
kicked the ball away. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that would be a
Warranted.
yellow
Very
card
warranted,
no matter
absolutely.
what. I mean, without even being pre-warned. But now, I mean, now he has he has a number. The ref has his number at this
And
point.
if he comes back in, the team's down. And if he gets
did-
another one, the team.
That player did bring a certain amount of energy to this Waltham team. though.
he sort of dribbling across the field had created a great opportunity for Waltham there.
Just try to do a big Koopman throw. Let's see how far he gets it. I
It's
think
gonna
right
get-
to Keegan's head. That's what I predict.
Yeah, hopefully it gets that far.
I think it will.
See how many yards he takes.
And then
A couple extra steps. Yep, just a few extra steps though, not too many. Just
And right
There
to
you go.
just
There we
over
go.
Keegan's
Just
head
one more-
to the face of the defender.
one
third.
more of those, and then chuck it in the box.
Yeah, just work it up.
You can matriculate it up that way.
And so
See-
Rohan drops it off.
I've been all year long, Aiden. I've been saying that Nolan should just take all the throws. I mean, no matter where, and just have it. He has to run to and from the throws, but he's in shape.
He's in great shape. He absolutely can do that.
Good little play right here between Fernando.
Great ball.
Great ball in.
Can he fit it? Oh, should have done it first.
And-
Still in. Oh,
Oh, good save by
Unfortunate.
Waltham to save the corner there.
maybe not the best option with a touch, but
Keep on knocking, boys.
Excellent series by Arlington right there. See if we can get that one up again as we try to get the ball back in play. But excellent series from from Arlington. And just, again, look at the swarm. You can see, I was checking one of our other screens, the swarm.
Great touch by Keegan. Okay, hold it. He holds it, gets it off to Rohan.
That's Kellen.
Oh, it's Kellen.
Kellen, again, creating the opportunity right there. Deflected by the keeper.
That's well done. The boys are right back and around. Look at it.
Can you believe this team? I mean, they just keep coming and keep coming.
Look at that. Right in behind. Keegan, great
Great ball
from
Kellen there.
Unfortunate.
And again, to the keep. So good heads-up play from the keep. But again,
you know, that was a tough ball to get Wood on. He got, you know, the credit to the keeper, credit to everybody involved. And that ball bounced off tantalizingly off the top of the net.
And
the
so
keeper's keeping him alive right now.
First opportunity for a corner from the near touch.
Looking for
Quincy,
the Koopmans.
Kellen, and the Koopmans on the far post. There's Quincy
Ball's
up
in.
to the
Big
far
ball.
post.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
And it's out. There's a goal kick
Nolan
right there.
might have stolen somebody's thunder there.
I think he did.
Yeah, he had to, because, I mean, when you're backing up and you're kind of like losing your momentum.
Leave it. Yeah, leave it.
Yeah.
Unless you know you can get forward on it, and it's not worth it.
Yep.
All right.
So less than 10 to play, and still zeros.
It's been exciting. I mean, the team has been fun to watch all year like this.
One of these goals has to fall. You know, like you said,
Yeah.
the chances. We haven't seen anything out of Watertown yet, or Waltham, and Arlington just letting them have it. So.
And again, Alex, to your point about all the draws and ties, and right here, this could be the opportunity for Waltham. Right this is where Lexington scored,
Great
and
save by
Shea with a
Shea.
great save off to his left.
Solid hands by
They
Shea.
had a runner behind him.
Ooh, a little mistouch. Quincy still holding it.
That was a dummy.
But playing with all these draws, how is Waltham playing for a draw right now, just trying to defend and hoping for sort of a moment like that, right? Whereas Arlington's generating opportunities. So
I think
as the
absolutely.
game continues, right, that'll be it's a lot of pressure for the defense. And Aiden, you having played back, and Cooper having played back, you guys do a great job. But eventually that back line, there you have a moment in 80 minutes of soccer where something can happen.
Absolutely. I mean,
like this right here.
A little breakdown.
He should
That's
have
all it
gotten
takes.
rid of that. That was a mental error.
Waltham with the turn, and again, you notice though with so many players deep in the defensive end for Waltham, there was only 3 guys on the attack right there. Arlington got back, only 3 guys for Waltham, and didn't look like they were sending too many guys up too quickly.
Looks like Alex Marston prepping to come in.
Oh, it does. Wonder.
Yeah.
Is he in the back this season, or is he?
He plays in the back. Yeah, he's played across the back. He's there. He's basically the only defensive sub, and he can play anywhere back there.
He could play anywhere. I mean,
scored a goal.
He was playing JV last season.
He scored versus Belmont. It was a really nice moment.
Shea scooped it up easily there. Let's see what options they have.
Okay. Shea slowing things down. Like to see Shea commanding the field like that.
You know, maybe intensity's a little too much sometimes, and then you start being a little.
And yeah, look at the Waltham
indecisive.
too, kind of like hunched over, kind of walking back. Maybe the
big cross in.
And right to the foot of Kellen.
Great touch.
Holds it right here. This might be This is going to be a throw.
Still a corner.
It's still a corner.
Kellen doing a great job holding it up and creating these chances. Like you mentioned, Alex, he's always changing the energy in the game and doing what he does best.
AJB
out for Alex Marsden. Alex for Alex.
And I think what happening here is if you watch over there, he's going to go over and have a little bit of a conference. I believe that's the assistant coach. It's just a reinforcement of formation. And if you keep your formation, it makes you that much harder to penetrate.
Looking for a corner, I believe. That's the only why I went short.
Short to Kellen.
Kellen's still holding it.
There's the tournament. There's a clear from Waltham. Breaking down.
Guys,
and Dobro. Good.
Dobro with the great.
But no, breaks through. So Waltham still on the move. Again, three guys. Oh, we got a free
Might
kick.
Be a yellow card.
Free kick coming up for Waltham right here.
That's an impressive play by a sophomore. You don't see that kind of confidence and aggression.
I like that grit a lot. That's great.
Unfortunately, this is a very, very, very dangerous.
So 20 and 24, the big foot in the back coming in to take this free kick for Waltham right here. So again, this could be what Waltham's hoping for right here.
This is what they're hoping for: a counterattack, a set piece, and absorb, and then this is a big moment in this game.
And again, that was a counterattack with only 3 guys, with the rest of the team trailing 20, 30 yards behind on that counterattack. And now Waltham with their best opportunity.
Right in.
Shea, no problem.
Shea doing his best.
And Waltham getting back quickly. 6 guys back very quick. 7 guys back.
Oh, yeah, they're parking it. See, Rohan, I'm sure he's going to drive this one. Good space.
It's all right. Get Nolan
Give it to
up
Koopman.
there.
Maybe we started the game with a lot of switching the field, but I feel like it's been lacking since the second half of the second half. They really got to keep the ball flowing a little more.
And in the booth, a special guest right here, Jacoby Katzman. Jacoby right here. Oh, Jacoby, Aiden's handing off the headphone. Jacoby, what's it looking like in the stands?
Not a lot of energy, but
How you doing, Jacoby? I'm Alex Howard. Nice
Alex
to meet
Howard, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's looking okay out there, but not too much energy. There was a lot of energy with that one yellow card there.
With the yellow card right in front of the Arlington bench, yeah.
Yeah, big guy 18.
How's the crowd looking like out there? You like a good sized crowd, or
Good sized crowd. Good sized
Good-sized
crowd.
crowd.
Medium to low. Oh, whoa, that looked weird.
Rohan going up? All right, Kobe. What's
chance
your prediction for the?
I want to see Fernando score here. He's had a curse all year. I feel like I've seen him get too many good shots. I've seen a few good through balls, but yeah, I want to see Arlington dominate the offensive side more.
All right, yeah. Put the goals in the back of the. Put the goals in the
goals
team.
in the
The team
net.
that
Put the
scores
ball
the
in the
most
net.
goals is going to win the game. I mean,
That's what I always say. Yeah.
you know. And definitely, I think Fernando is a crowd favorite right here.
And there we go. It's going our way.
There,
No,
that's a goal kick right there.
Oh,
This guy
never mind.
overruled.
I don't know
he
the,
overruled his partner. The partner called for a corner. He called for a goal.
Yeah, and here we have the special method where you have your other player take the goal kick.
I
A
mean,
little
this guy does have a pretty
A little
impressive,
unorthodox. I don't
impressive
know.
foot.
I don't know.
All right, Kobe. Any predictions besides Fernando about who's going to be taking who's going to be getting the goals for Arlington tonight?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of effort out of Quincy. I saw that one good shot by young up-and-comer Kellen, right? Number
Yep.
one. Yep. That would be a good, nice little miracle story if we got.
Kellen scored some big goals in his day.
Yeah. To have a first-year player get some playoff goals, pretty good. But no, I'm seeing that from Fernando, and I think Quincy as well. I think Quincy has a good shot out there. They're both looking good.
All right, Fernando and Quincy heard it here first from the stands, and right there,
Shot by
Waltham
Keegan.
keep
Yep.
but
But
off to his side.
due to my lack of soccer knowledge, I'm gonna hand it back to Aiden. Just wanted to stop in, say some words.
Say any words for your brother out in Colorado, Kobe?
Is he watching?
He better be.
Hit the books.
See you next week.
See you next week. Hit the books, exactly.
There we go. All right, see you guys. Thanks
All
for
right,
having
Kobe.
me on.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for the update from the stands. All right, Aiden back in. So you had a chance to sneak out to the stands,
I did.
Aiden.
Waltham energy is significantly higher than the Arlington energy right now. It's
Sad.
honestly very quiet on that right side.
Echoes what Jacoby was saying. He was saying energy was a little bit low, so maybe he'll go back out and turn it up.
Yeah, they definitely bring the energy. It's a good energy, though. I've always liked the Waltham energy. So there are some towns and whatnot where it can be a little bit, the parents take it a little too far. Waltham seems to strike the
And
balance
again,
very
similar,
nicely.
all the space in the middle here. That's been
There's a switch
a
we're looking for.
theme. That's been a theme all night from
He's got
the
Sam.
go.
2 minutes of the half as well. Let's see if they can get anything right before the half ends. Fernando, the touch.
Sam Neal's been quiet.
Samuel's been quiet.
And Sam Neal is he's playing over on the far touch, correct? Is that, or is he?
That is, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they switched him over, and he had a couple opportunities early on. So
here comes Koopman.
Here comes Nolan, yeah. I'm a fan of that tactic. If things are if things are not necessarily going exactly how you want, flipping a guy from right to left, left to right, like you get a different face, you're up against a different guy. I'm a big fan of that.
Absolutely.
Lucas Koopman having a battle right next to the goal there, as
Big ball in.
no, it looked like he was trying to find Fernando with that. Rohan getting up high.
See Nolan dropping back.
So the clock on the field is stopped, but as everyone I'm watching can see, we have the Raj clock, so about 1 minute to go in the half. So right now, Arlington trying to mount their last attack right here. And lots
Great
of
ball,
space
right
in the middle
That's
for
what we're looking
Quincy.
Driving up, I like this. Keegan, can you hold it? A little heavy touch.
Heavy touch, but
Still has it.
look at that. There's the crossover.
There's the switch.
Very nice.
Can we
They
keep it in?
Execute it.
Sam manages it.
See, looking for a move, couldn't get by his defender. Looking
Yeah,
like they're just trying to kick it out when that Waltham team gets it. They're just going right up.
I was thinking watching Winchester, which was an eminently frustrating game to watch, sort of reminiscent of this game. If again, Coach Yazio's forgotten more about soccer than I will ever know.
Nice
Great
move by
Rohan.
Oh,
You've
wow,
got
that's
to
nice to see.
figure out a way to get Sam Neal the ball in space.
Quincy with great
This is
ball
going to be
over
the
there.
last chance, and there it is.
I should have took a touch. Unfortunate.
Sam can't quite make it. So right here, this should be pretty close to the end of the half. Once this ball gets in, not sure if the refs will, if we have any
there were no
stoppage.
significant events during the half, so
Besides the yellow card, but I don't think it's
Besides
enough
the
to
yellow
warrant
card,
much.
that
so.
20-second admonishment that guy took.
And so we'll be curious. Curious what the coaches are gonna say to their teams. I have to imagine Waltham coming out of this half, if they can end with a 0-0 draw like they do in this half, that's success for Waltham right there.
I think Waltham's looking for PKs. That's what it looks like.
You think they're playing for the PK?
Yeah, it's a cynical way to think of it and a cynical way to play, but like we've said a couple times in this broadcast, it's an effective way to play. Although an inch here, an inch there in this game, it could be 2-0 very easily. And I hesitate to say those sorts of things because it just sounds like homerism or something. But they were legitimately the Quincy header for one, and the Kellen shot as well that hit off the goalie and then bounced off the top of the top post. So I think that both coaches. This is one of those rare occasions where both coaches can be pleased at how this game is going. For Arlington, it's more of the same.
And a little highlight package put together by Dante on the camera. There's Fernando. Oh,
there's
Just
man.
under the bar.
I mean, just count them up, folks. There's like 8 of them.
And I think, Alex, you mentioned this earlier, is, they all score in rapid succession, and I think this is what this game will come down to. If Arlington can get one quick, they can deter this Waltham defense from having their motivation to keep going.
And it is interesting to note as well, like I know tonight we're under the lights. There's no meteorologic other than the full moon, which is actually pretty bright. But I believe, Alex, just from memory, no like actual notes or scientific notes on this. I think Arlington has
alum
scored.
squad coming in here. Sorry,
I think
not to cut you off,
Arlington
but
has
coaches
scored
and
a
players.
lot more on the end that they'll be attacking on Peirce Field tonight. I think they've scored a lot more of their goals on this field.
But tap in Horace real quick.
All right, Horace. Here, Aiden.
How's it going, ACMi?
Oh, there's more. Here, Aiden.
There's quite a bit more.
All right.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Wow, everyone showed up. How's it going, guys?
So just give it to Cam every so often to switch off, switch back.
Switch off.
All right. Rand, you starting with this, or
It's supposed to be full.
Just put it on your ears and then the microphone.
it's a headphone, buddy?
Yeah, but it's
Flip it around. Yeah, there you go. It's not rocket science. All right. All right. So, how's it going, boys? How's the drive for UMass?
Drive from UMass wasn't bad. Just a bit over 2 hours, right? Not much traffic.
This is the
This
UMass
is
squad.
us
Yes.
three. Me, Rand, and Cam.
How was the Did you catch the whole first half?
I did. I was able to catch
We're
the
like
whole
maybe
first half, but they pulled
5
out
minutes
15
late.
minutes late.
5 minutes late. All right. What do you have to think so? Like, what do you have to say?
I think it's been great. Arlington's been able to maintain possession for most of the first half. I think the midfield. I was really impressed with the midfield, moving the ball back and forth, and also keeping patience in the final third. I would say, compared to the Arlington team last year, we had a bit of an issue with getting rid of the ball. Once we got up, we got a little frantic, didn't know what to do in the final third.
Absolutely.
And I think they've really calmed it down, especially the midfield three, Fernando, Nathan, and Quincy have been incredible so
They've
far.
been doing a great job. Anything you want to see more of between the guys?
I think just more of keeping possession. Waltham hasn't had any chances, or very minimal chances, because Arlington's had the ball most of the time. I want to see more of that. I want to see more shots. We haven't really tested the keeper. We had a couple shots on goal.
It was a great save by their keeper and Quincy's
Great
header.
save by the keeper, yeah. And
Kellen's.
Kellen had a
Kellen's
good
did, yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
I think that.
Oh, all right. Hey, right now. We're in the limelight now. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey there.
So, yeah, Rand, what do you have to say about this? You've been pretty quiet over there.
Now they've been moving the ball really well. I'm proud of the boys. They look a lot more coherent than us last year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I was mentioning that with Alex and Josh, was that last season there was a bit of a struggle between like the defensive and like midfield line, and Horace said it perfectly. Like, we're really breaking these lines is really great. So, Cam, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. This game is awesome. I think the team is playing well. It looks like they have a ton of chemistry, and I think we're going to have a great second half.
I agree. And what do you have to say about this first half? I know you're a goalie and maybe not the most touch in your soccer side, more so frisbee. I'll ask you more about that in a minute. But what did you see this first half?
I saw a lot of good ball movement. It looked like the boys were talking well as well, which is great. It was very fluent, especially in the midfield, like Horace was saying. So it was a great first half, honestly.
Absolutely. So, we went around the booth and the start of the game. What do you think the score prediction is? After the first half, 0-0, probably will change what you thought at the start of the game. But, this Waltham team is ranked, I believe, 20th or 19th? Raj, 20th? 19th. So, a very solid team for sure. So, holding down the fort back there.
I smell a 3-0 coming for our
3-0. Believe it or not, that's what the booth was ultimately deciding on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more, honestly. I'm feeling a 3-0, big second half from the guys.
We any players you think will create the most chances, maybe like get the breakthrough goal to really get the guys going tonight?
Egan's been doing really well distributing like that last pass. I could see Sam finishing one.
I like Fernando.
I like Fernando. We were saying Fernando is really El Magneto is what they call him up here. 'Cause, ball 6 foot. Yeah, El Magneto.
Magneto.
Stuff. But yeah. So definitely tight. And what do you say about this Waltham team? Looking better than maybe expected, maybe different.
Yeah, we have
Pretty average. They haven't given them a chance to do anything. We haven't seen much of them. I feel like for the most part it's been us with the possession.
We're definitely controlling this game. The possession gotta be at least like 70-30 in our favor right now. Besides a bunch of loose balls or whatever, it's definitely very very dominated.
Yeah, it feels like they're stacking the back a little bit. I feel like we have a lot of firepower up top.
Yeah,
it looks like they're really trying to counter that. So.
Wow.
What?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, they do seem to be saddened a bit.
Yeah.
I think that gives a lot of opportunity for kids like Fernando and Quincy to maybe receive like a bounce, somebody to bounce it to them on the around the top of the box. I saw that a bunch in the beginning of the game.
We were saying, in particular, we're looking for more switching and more. There's a lot of space in the middle of the field, so I think they could really utilize that space. Quincy's done a good job of distributing it out, but I think they just gotta keep moving it around.
Yeah, the ball movement is key, I'd say.
What do you Horace, you're probably the most insightful here. So, what's your score prediction? You haven't gave your score prediction yet. So.
Yeah, I think if we come out with a lot of energy, score one early, I think the goals will continue to come.
Goals continue to come. I agree.
I see 2-0 from Arlington. Yeah, I think hopefully we can get one going. I think the energy's been good.
The boys are definitely on fire right now. I hear the bench from up here, even with these headset on, so that's great. Honestly, our only flaw from what we're hearing is Arlington side's pretty quiet. This Waltham crowd is no joke.
Really?
They're booming over here
in the student section.
So
I can try to get that going second half.
You never know, it could change.
Yeah, I heard Cam's gonna lead the Stew second half. Get it lit.
Get it lit, absolutely. And, what do you think is gonna happen next year? A lot of senior guys this season, so definitely gonna be a big rebuild.
A lot of senior guys, but I think from what I can tell, the JV team had a pretty successful season.
Did they?
There's a lot of great kids in that freshman sophomore class that I think in a couple of years can do a lot for Arlington.
It's great.
Put some names out there. I can't do that.
Everybody get enough to say?
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Horace and Horace, Cam, and Rand, thank you guys. The UMass boys.
Yeah, thank you. Do we have the right ones? I think we do. This one is. Aiden, I was too busy catching up with your dad and John Lewis.
I'll catch him after the game. But
I said John Lewis should be in here.
John Lewis should we call him in?
Well, he's too modest, but that guy would be a superstar.
He would be. He's meant to talk. That man.
He's a talker.
He's a talker.
Another shout out too to people who are meant to be in the booth. Phil and Luke Ryan, who will be commentating the girls game tomorrow. Girls, 16th seed playing 17th seed Newton South by 2/1000ths of a point, I believe.
Really?
Is what Phil said, is what separated 16 from 17. So Arlington girls tomorrow night at 6 o'clock playing here on Peirce Field. The Ryan family in the booth to let us enjoy that game on ACMi.
Are they here for the warmth of the booth or for the Fiesta Bites?
I think they're here for Fiesta Bites and the warmth of the booth as well. But and so right here, Arlington
Looks like a long ball coming early.
starting us off on the second half and dumping it into Waltham's end.
I've noticed that a lot more recently with not just high school teams, but and I've seen Endicott do it as well. As a lot of either like what Waltham just hit right up and press up, or lay it off in long ball. I think the original pass around off the get-go is kind of fading away.
I think the intention for those ones is to kick it out of bounds, and pin the other team back with a throw. Which I always thought that would be easy to counteract if you just throw it right to the goalie. I think you can do that. I mean, I don't know. We don't have any rules experts here, but I think you can just throw the ball in to the goalie, and that would be an easy way to get a counteract. Anyhow, here we are in the second half. It's 0-0.
Rohan flying down right now.
We have the same the normal suspects here for Arlington. Sam Neal on the right, and Leon. It looks like
Leon back in at the left.
Leon at the left. Yep. So this is the normal. Actually, does Sam play on the right of the? Usually he plays on the left.
He's on the left usually. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're moving him around. I mean, I think as I was saying before the half, you want that guy to get the ball. I mean, you want him to have the ball, and you want him to have it in a little bit of space.
I haven't seen his specialty dribble between a bunch of guys yet. Waiting for the ball to really line up at his feet, like you're saying. So let's see what we can do this half. And right we said that lines up, and there he goes.
And he gets
right
around his guy.
And
draws
it. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
There it is,
wow,
right here.
Well, we were just talking. That's great
There's
from Sam.
first PK of the season. See who.
This could be the game changer here. This could be the shift of momentum.
So right here,
I believe Sam will take the pen as well.
Waltham keep arguing his point.
That was a pretty clear. I don't know if you got a replay on that, but I think it was a pretty clear PK.
The guy had a fistful of jersey.
Let's see who takes it.
Sam
Neal will be stepping up to take it as well.
And
so
they've been practicing, of course.
Always. Like 3 weeks prior, you start practicing his PKs. So Sam is known for good pens. Maybe not the most clinical with where he puts it, but he's going to launch that thing, and he can launch it low.
He's going to launch it. You can see Quincy and Keegan and one of the Koopmans ready
to crash.
He's going lower right. What do you think, Aiden?
I think he's going top of left.
I'm thinking he's just going back of the net. That's what I'm thinking.
I like that.
See if the twine tickles.
Goalie's going off to his left. That's my call.
Great
Sam
pen,
Neal,
lovely pen, puts him up ahead. Sam, run up to the crowd.
Low left, Arlington crowd getting loud.
Finally getting loud.
2 minutes in, Arlington crowd fired up. Waltham stunned silence.
And guys, that is enormous.
This is the game changer. They looked distraught instantly after that pen was given. They were all hands on head, and this could totally shift it.
For a team that is accustomed to playing in a defensive manner, to now have to come from behind.
Here's the replay of the pen.
Let's see. Well played. Great
cool.
goalie placed pen.
Guessed right.
Goalie almost got that.
Nothing you could do as a keep with that.
Unstoppable pen. That's great.
Do you think that there is such thing as an unstoppable penalty kick?
Yes.
I think there is.
That low corner like that.
Oh, looking right back for another one. Sam, he's gonna rip
Keegan
it.
takes a.
Is that deflection?
I might have been if it was off an Arlington player.
That's what I mean. This team has like a piranha-like instinct where if there's blood in the water, they tend to get things in bunches.
And then everyone goes to get. They all want one. Everyone wants to get a piece. So
and the first PK that we've seen all season.
Really?
For number one.
Number one, right there. So and handball right there.
There we go.
Yep.
A little late, but can't complain.
My jinx from last game actually worked. I tried the reverse jinx in the previous game. I said we haven't had a penalty kick this year. So
it was waiting for the more important game for it to really happen.
Well, I mean that was another philosophical thing. You're winning games
there.
this year 5-0.
Lucas looking in.
Little floater.
See, plenty of time out there. Ooh, a little unfortunate mishap, but
yeah. Let's watch how Waltham responds. And you know, if you were the Waltham coach, what would you
Similar.
what would you suggest? Would you change your tactic? I mean,
You've
now
got
you-
it. You've
They
got
have to.
press.
They don't have much of a choice. But does this team know how to do it? That's the real question. Sam, here we go. Sam's lining up now. Look at him. Just dribbling through everyone. Big
Good
cross.
cross.
Great
and
save.
on the foot.
Wow.
No, good save by
Keeper.
the keep right
yeah,
there.
Keegan got ahead on that, right?
Yeah, head on that. Yeah, keep doing a great job.
And
Instantly
here's
punts,
here's
but,
a quick counter right here. AJB.
Four Arlington players and one Waltham. Not much can really come out of that.
Nope.
Almost killed the ref, but can you do?
Looks like Lucas pointing up to the ref, say, "I got you. Don't worry, don't worry. I didn't mean to." No yellow cards for Lucas on that one.
Oh, I don't got a great view. Oh, I guess I have to. Yep, I always forget about the camera. But
All right, let's see how they handle this ball. This is a dangerous.
And
Ball,
that's
there we go.
not how they wanted that.
That's a
Arlington.
looking
ball
for a
that-
quick throw here.
That's a ball that Aiden. I mean, you played center back, and that's just a position that I admire greatly. The amount of stones it takes to play that position is just incredible.
I mean, I wish I can do as well. The guys out here. I mean, I would say I'm not even close to the way Kuman's playing. Kuman's been an unstoppable force back there, and AJB as well. Both really just like dominating it. And yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
you're-
unsung players on a team that has a lot of flash offensively. Definitely, they've both had a very, very strong year. Like a play like that, no mess, no
Good
fuss.
touch by Dobro.
lovely by although
But
unfortunately, a
turnover.
little too much. But
I'm a little worried about him today. He's dwelling on the ball a little bit too much for my liking.
might be the atmosphere really catching up to him. Wanting to do a little too much sometimes, but as long as
Speaking of unsung players of the game, David on the sideline, Alex and Aiden. I know
Oh,
David was
he's
on
the-
the
David is
sideline
the
for
man.
you. Potentially, tomorrow night's girls' game, depending on where the playoff seasons go. David is winding down his career on the sideline. He says, Alex, we'll see if that actually
My skepticism
comes
runs
through. There's a free kick for Waltham. Pretty dangerous
another
spot
dangerous
right
spot.
here.
Absolutely. Let's see how Arlington
Number
lines up here.
24, guaranteed. Number 24 will be taking this.
a little far out for. I think it would take something incredibly special to score on this, but definitely not a position that
No, they send 24 in. The
set
biggest guy in the
pieces-
field.
Yeah, they might just try to drop this one in.
I think, talking about like what this team has to do as a defensive team, I think set pieces might be their best opportunity here to really get a goal going. So let's see what they can do with it. But their Arlington defense is no joke with their set pieces as well. Yadio would make us do push-ups so the ball dropped after a set piece practice. So they're not going to let that thing fall if their life depended on it. Wow, great
And
hands.
right
great
into
hands
the
by
hands
Shea.
of Shea. That ball had
mean,
back of the net on it, but
that's what I
Shea's
meant.
Give him
there.
some credit. That was a great hit.
It was a great hit.
Great hit.
But you're 30 plus the 5, extra yards, so you're 35 yards.
She has the time to just like step over and just
Yeah.
put a hand comparison
I mean,
down. But
a goalie, every goalie should be able to make that play.
that looked like you're kicking around AC turf. That would have been the greatest goal I've ever scored. But proves to be unrealistic in game situations. So
Yeah.
AC turf actually just today getting torn up and
Really?
sodded. Is that
Returfed?
Returfed.
Well,
About
if
time.
you,
That
if you
was a-
think about Aiden, what do you think about the complex here? You think of it like this: we by adding these two turf fields, we've doubled the number of turf fields in Arlington.
yeah, it's insane. I mean,
So
I'd
maybe-
even last time I was here, that turf
Yeah.
where the football team was playing wasn't even like a thing yet. So
So maybe
It's going
AC
quick.
Turf is saying thank you.
Thank you,
oh,
thank
Sam,
you.
we're gonna look for a hit.
Sam
I'm
Neal.
sure. Oh,
We've been doing AC Turf has seen a lot of pounding. I know like a lot of the captains' practices are there.
I ran
like,
all my AC turf. That was like the spot. So
AC turf also getting lights, so we'll have two lit fields.
lights. That might be the greatest thing I've ever heard come
Yeah.
from that turf. That was the biggest flaw. Was you could play
Yeah,
as
all
much
the
during the
grass
day, but
fields.
second when it was dark out, that was it. So
Yeah, AC turf will have lights after the renovations here.
we'll say.
Lucas has a good chuck too.
Oh yeah, he does.
Good,
That was 20.
At least mid-20s.
25.
good
yeah.
hustle from Keegan right there,
Can
keeping that ball.
spin out to a throw?
Will
Let's
be
see.
a
Goal kick.
will be a goal kick, but again, good hustle from Keegan, just preventing that quick counter by Waltham as they bring in two subs right here.
Our friend with the yellow card has not made another appearance, which, I mean, that is, when I saw him out there, I said, this guy, for better or for worse, this guy is a catalyst. So I think the fact that he kind of, talked himself out of the game is only a plus for Arlington at this point.
You could really say he put them off to like the wrong put off the wrong foot because kind of bad vibes right away with that yellow card. Might have slowed him down a little bit. Great block
Nice
by
step,
AJB. Doing a great job.
And good turn
lovely,
by
lovely
Alex.
long ball. Unfortunately, can't get over the top. But
He plays a nice long ball.
he plays a great long ball. He's very technical. And that's very impressive for a center back to have.
Saw him warming up with Dobro, and they were sending crosses to each other all the way touch to touch.
He could
as
be a
it
great
were.
field goal kicker.
He could be. I think any soccer player can make a great field goal kicker.
Actually,
is this in your future, Aiden?
I
can
think
only dream.
some of them are actually. Some of the kids, like 2 of them that didn't, unfortunately didn't make the team. And I always shout out to my juniors, like my people. Just a great bunch of kids. Just keep your heads up and
Good step by AJB.
keep
Way to hold on to
engaged
it.
in the program. But I think a couple of them, they now kick for the football team.
That's great. I mean, they're using their strengths in other places, and that's what matters. So, I mean, I got to give a special shout to AJB and the assistant coach. Looks like that talk might have done some justice. And Sam with a big win.
There's the hustle from Sam Neal.
Looking out wide. Can he keep it in?
And
No,
Fernando
that's
can't
unfortunate.
chase it down.
In between minds there. I think, and this is something producer Raj has been talking with me and the coach about all year. And it's if there are breakdowns, if there are concessions by the Arlington team, usually it's been a matter of formation. So I think that's maybe the coach might have seen maybe a stray from the formation.
Great turn.
And just a quick reminder, like if you stay in formation, I mean we've seen it.
Big cross from Sam. Can he get someone on it?
Oh,
Just
Keegan
missed.
got up. Still frame of that effort by Keegan would be pretty sweet to
Keegan
hang on
has
your wall.
a lovely ability to twist his whole body with
Yeah.
the head. It's definitely very impressive to watch.
So Waltham with 5 guys on the counter. Arlington with a lot of guys back.
And how many assists does Keegan have this season? Is it 6 or 7, roughly in that range?
Yeah, actually, guess what? I have all of the team scoring stats on my notes. If you let me, if you
very
give me a
curious.
second.
Quincy almost found Sam Neal.
Still fighting. I mean, unfortunately.
Again, the Waltham left backs have been playing other than the penalty against Sam. They've broken up a lot of efforts by Arlington here. So Arlington seems to be targeting this left side of Waltham.
Absolutely. Maybe a handball
This second half.
Keegan with 11 goals and 5 assists.
Wow, that's great.
Sam with 15 goals and 6 assists.
Wow.
Now 16 goals.
16 goals. Wow.
Followed
He's
by
in the
Quincy
20s.
with 6 and 8. Then Alex Marcassini with 5 and 1. Nathan Dobro 1 and 5. Fernando 0
Great
and
tackle
5.
from Rohan. Wow.
Well
Lucas
played.
3 and 3. Leon 2 and 2. Kellen 2 and 1. Rohan 0 and 2. Ryan 1 and 1. Alex Burke with 1 assist. Alex Marsden.
Great touch.
Here comes
Driving
Quincy.
in. Look at. Is he looking for a shot? Definitely on his right foot.
Drops to Sam
To
Neal,
Sam.
left foot.
Oh,
Sam gets
still
footed by himself. And Fernando right here has it. So Arlington.
Look, I'd look for a switch. You see the opposite end is that Leon has tons of space down there.
So other goal scorers include Alex Marsden. Nolan has 1 this year, and Ronan, my boy, has 1 this year.
It's great. You love to see all a lot of names on that list.
And a good
Lots of names
distribution.
and lots of assists
Our
as
team's
well.
doing great. Is he looking for a
Quincy's
shot?
Quincy
he's got shut down.
almost good step by the Waltham defense there.
And at
Looking
the beginning of the year, I was a little concerned it was going to be the Sam and Keegan show. But Quincy with good secondary scoring. Alex Marcassini, who we haven't seen today, in limited time has 5 goals.
That's great.
Lucas has chipped in with 3. Leon's got 2. Kellen's chipped in with 2. So they do have like the proven scoring tandem, and then some good supporting numbers as well. Some good secondary scoring as well.
What's the substitutions coming in? Looking like is that a midfielder for Waltham?
Looks like was he playing mid or back?
Looks like mid, yeah.
Yeah, mid. Yep.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, he was playing. Yeah, definitely.
Nolan looking long per usual. Oh, a little too much. As
No, you
Coach
might-
Ozzy would say, easy there, Hercules. Every time you would launch it, he'd always say that, especially during practices. So I'm sure you'll hear something of that on the bench. A big fight. Rohan, may not be the tallest guy, but he might be the biggest battler out there. He's always
And-
put himself in situations where it's like, I would be terrified to do that. And
And he got the turnover.
scared of nothing.
Koopman
He's
goes.
had a great year too.
Amazing year.
I mean, the whole back line for Arlington this year again, just solid,
space here.
solid
Big
in the back. They've
Play space in the middle.
contributed.
Yeah, the right
Bit
idea,
of a hostile
bad
pass,
execution.
but yeah. Fernando right back onto it. But,
Oh,
still
good,
in.
good little touch from Waltham there. Played back to Shea by
Covered by
AJB.
yeah.
Easy.
HB, always, last season as an outside back, he did a great job, and now he's proven he can do it at other positions as well, which is great. And maybe a bit of overcommitment.
Dangerous. And right there, that should be right outside the box. Not sure if that's
not outside.
Let's call it outside.
Yep, right outside the box.
That's unfortunate. It looked like
that looked like it was inside the box to me. I don't know about you guys.
It looked to me right
that looked
outside.
That looked like it was in the semicircle, but not quite in. So let's see what this final ruling is.
Well, I mean, it's going to be outside. Was this? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little loose play in the midfield. They can't.
Good entry right there. Yeah, you
definitely
can see,
free kick.
Yeah,
definitely free kick.
Yeah. That was just my negative energy entering the discussion.
So again, dangerous moment here for Arlington.
Now this one might be too close to get up
Too
and over
close.
the wall.
This is one where you gotta look.
Yeah.
KDB, is, for Manchester City does the best. Go right under the wall.
Go right under
But
it. Yeah.
I don't think these guys got that in their bag. So
We did that last year,
And
right?
there's a red card for Rohan.
red card. Oh boy.
So Arlington now, Rohan being sent off the field. Now
That's
is
a
he
game
out
changer.
for?
He's out for good.
For good
And next
for
game.
next game
Oh,
if it comes to that. So right here, Arlington now all of a sudden. So Rohan, I assume for the tackle from behind with as the player had a look at net. So all of a sudden with 26 to go.
It's a lot of time for 10 guys on a pitch.
Game-changing moment.
The full moon has come out and shown itself. I didn't see what happened. Does anybody know? Was it
kind of clipped his ankle a little bit?
I think
so.
He got slide tackle from behind.
They called
idea.
the red card on the foul.
Yes.
Unless it was an
goal scoring
argument.
opportunity, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
it wasn't like an after the fact.
It didn't seem like anyone was getting too animated.
And you have to say something pretty vile. You get a red
after the fact kind of thing. So that seems like it would be a late red card. Unless the refs were discussing.
Looks like they're discussing.
Let's get past this kick and then welcome to the big time Alex Marsden.
Let's see.
Coming in for Rohan.
Sure, they're making a 3-back.
Or see how Yazio plays it.
Try to do some tricks here. Oh,
and
they went for under.
They went for under.
I gotta give them props.
So right here,
that is the right move to make. But
Arlington now man down for the remaining
big tackle.
26. So let's see what happens here. So you can hear the young Arlington fans getting fired up.
All right, I think it would behoove everybody to calm down at this moment.
Yeah, timeout's a great call.
Yeah,
so.
I think coach is going to give a timeout. So, Alex Marsden, it's your turn because Rohan if they do go on, he is out.
He's out
for the next game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all that happened because of a loose play in midfield is something I was kind of worried about today, in that midfield pivot. And now we're up against it. Aiden, do you remember playing any games significantly down a player for a significant amount of time?
I did once in a club game. However, we were already losing 6-1 at this point, and ball is bobbling around, and a shot comes in, and my field player decided to grab it with his hands.
Yeah.
So we played the remainder 20 minutes with 10 guys, but we went on to lose like 9-1. So.
Well, I'll take this opportunity, if you'll indulge me, I always say the sophomores this year or the juniors this year, they went to the MTalk tournament and they actually made it to the finals, winning a semifinal game with 10 guys on.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the red card for in that situation?
There was only 10. It was how the MTalk tournament is.
You know what MTalk is? It's whatever flies. Everything flies.
Well, no, they didn't have enough players. They had 10 players. Ronan was on vacation with me and my family in San Francisco. And once they made the tournament, we actually flew him home from San Francisco, and he was the 10th player on that team.
Wow!
That actually went and won a semifinal game, and then they went and lost the last game, the final game. But anyway,
I think that semifinal win is worth more than the final in that case.
I mean, with 10 guys, it's so. Let's see. I think what you're going to see is you see Fernando coming out.
And it looks like is that Marsden as well. So they are keeping 4 in the back. It looks like. With Alex Marsden coming in.
Raj just filled me in. The red cards for tripping from behind. That was a call right there. So
the only question I have is it took the ref his sweet time to make the call.
So I wonder if it was like the refs were sort of discussing and so again, interesting play here. So again, Waltham's got to change they have to be immediately on the offensive. So again, right here breaks through, but
Gonna be a
Well, clear
nervy.
by.
It's going to be a nervy.
It's gonna be a tight last 25 minutes
25 minutes.
I
I
know.
think what you're going to do right now
And-
is you're going to lean on your captain Keegan Maxwell.
Yeah, Keegan
He's
gotta make
made
something
for
happen.
this kind of
He's-
game.
Yeah, he's
And this
Tough
is
under
also
pressure.
this is
I might-
also a good moment for someone like Sam Neal too, who's just going to be scrappy. He's going to give you everything. I think, and we've seen that from all the guys this season. I think this is the guys who will give you every sort of ounce of effort. You know, like this is it. 20, 25 minutes, and
everything has to be
there's-
perfect going
everything
forward.
has to be perfect.
Any mistake, it's 2 or 3 guys down easy. Like look at that. Waltham's right back in. They're playing very high now, very offensive because they know.
and they want to capitalize on the momentum right here.
So who do they take out? Because they Alex Marsden's in obviously for the 4-back still. So I wonder.
They took
Who are
out
missing?
Leon.
Oh,
So I think they're
and
going to
here's
play.
Sam Neal can't
It's going to
quite chase
result
it.
to like a 4-3-2.
4-3-2.
I think we're going to see a lot of long balls from Arlington, just
Absolutely.
clearing it out of the end.
And also look at Quincy sitting back there. So maybe they do like a 4-3-2, but they do the 2 holding midfielders.
Actually, it looks like maybe almost not a 4-4-1, but they might. I feel like.
And look at the hustle from Keegan right there. Great play right there.
That's great.
Right here,
movement.
making an opportunity
Arlington's
here.
Still pushing.
Cuts into the middle,
Doing a great
gets around.
job.
Can he get a left foot strike?
One on his back. Let's see. Plenty of space out wide on the left. See if they can move it out. Yeah, looks like a 4-4-1.
Yeah,
So
there's
again,
a big hole in the middle there.
Arlington, I'm sure,
Great
happy,
switch by Koopman.
happy to use a lot of this time.
Absolutely. They're going to do whatever they can to hold on to the ball as much as possible here. They have no need to try and do too much.
This right here, this play, it's surprising not to see Waltham really sort of step into this ball and challenging any of these players. Led in Arlington just sort of
Looks like
set things up. Looks
Waltham's
like
still playing their game, actually. Look, they're still very formatted as just
Yeah.
sit back and let it happen. But I don't know. If I was Waltham coach, I would say the high press and get that out of their feet.
right. I mean, you do have to respect the firepower of Arlington.
A little cheeky move by Sam there. He cannot hold on to it, but not much else he
And-
can do.
And look at that guy. The Waltham player keeps going and
There
then
you go.
shoves his way,
Yeah.
but managed to get through 3 players. Fernando saying, hey, just chill, just slow down, slow down, slow down. Take our
It
time.
would behoove Arlington to take their time in moments like this.
I'll look for switch here. If it's is it a kick or throw? It's a kick, yeah. I would just hit, Alex Marsden or Nolan right back and just let them just move it around a little bit.
And looks like
There you
that's what AJB thought.
Just keep it simple here. Fundamentals got to be perfect. Everything, it cannot be any mistakes in the midfield, especially. That's why that red card happened in the first place. So.
Right. Yep.
Good move by the Koopman the younger right there,
Koopman.
stepping up a little bit.
Like-
Again, Waltham letting Arlington play with the ball a lot more than I would have expected.
Yeah, honestly, this is really working in our favor. They have no need to be doing this, but
And
whatever it
again,
takes.
Waltham might be saying, hey, just be patient,
great
wait.
flick on. Another
And
one.
here's another one.
Here comes
Sam
Sam.
Neal
Sam looking
makes
for-
his move into the box, but broken up. And again, gets it
got
back, though.
Oh,
But
unfortunate. Let's see. Still fighting.
Magneto fighting for it. Good job
well
from
there.
Fernando. All right.
You feel the energy picking up here on both sides. Crowd's getting louder. A little more chippy out there.
It's just going to be, buckle in, folks. We got ourselves 22 minutes of high energy, high octane, high drama. If you're just tuning in, it's a 1-0 Arlington advantage on the strength of a Sam Neal penalty kick early in the second half. And unfortunately for Arlington, a red card on a tackle from behind. Player going on an attack got taken out. After a brief conference, the refs decided to award the red card. So Arlington playing with 10 men.
Really?
And so far, the 10 men.
And no call right there, but that's not a
questionable.
good sign. Looks like
No, Keegan is
Keegan might be
down.
down,
down.
right there. That is not
Something
good for
hurt.
Arlington.
Ref gonna call her. He's gonna, take the hope Keegan's okay. Take his time. We're all just pointing out it's the second most viewers we've had in our Arlington boys match streaming that we've had in this season or in.
Well, congratulations to all of us and to ACMi.
Well, and
season.
call your friends if you're watching, because
For the
this game is going to be
It's gonna be intense.
these next 21 minutes at Peirce Field are going to be some of the most intense we've seen in years. Arlington playing down a man. Senior captain Keegan Maxwell
Like that
just went
sportsmanship.
down.
It's
Holding
like-
his left hand, I think maybe an arm or a shoulder.
Yeah.
Coach
yeah.
Iazio coming to greet him. So with the stoppage, Keegan has to go out, and then
How do you replace that? That's
and
the
then
question.
will be coming back in.
Alex
Alex
Marcassini.
Marcassini. As long as Keegan still has his legs, I don't see a problem with him going back in. So I expect to see him back out there shortly.
And again, these are the moments. It's sad to see potentially a season-ending card for Rohan. That could be his last touch of the ball right there. But it is, it's to
almost for the
embrace
best.
these moments right here as a player. These are some of the memories that you make and you hold on to, and you tell your friends and family for. About that night on Peirce Field under the lights, playing 10 men, playing down and making things happen.
I will say, I almost not commend Rohan for his red card, but a little comparison to another professional game. There was a Spanish Cup final many years ago, and maybe like 10 years ago, and Valverde, a well-known midfielder, took a red card so that they wouldn't score, and they went on to win the game. So let's see if that can prove efficient for Rohan. His interesting tackle.
I think it was harsh.
It definitely seemed a harsh call.
Especially given the 2-minute time difference between when the foul took place. See, I thought somebody had gotten sent off for dissent. But, yeah, I mean,
it didn't seem like it was a...
that's the kind of thing that you would give a card right away for. I mean, I don't know why it took 2 minutes of discussion.
Because they don't have the ACMi replay down on the field.
No, that was
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, that was Luganis right there.
And so Sam Neal chasing down. Here's the back. Good hustle. But again.
Well done by Sam. Way to come back and get a great tackle.
Lucas Koopman dishes to Fernando. Here's a chance for Fernando. Just sort of.
Wow, really chippy this.
So so coming back to where Lucas Koopman, Sam Neal.
Egging on the crowd right now.
The crowd. As only Sam Neal could.
Only Sam Neal could.
And so right here.
The ref is cognizant of any tactics Arlington might be employing.
You're looking right through it right now, but
So brought back to where
Keegan right back on the line. There you go. He's a trooper. He'll be all right.
Yeah, you need him in this game.
Yeah, this is a game time player that you can't really play without.
And he's a guy that's just conscientious. Like he's not gonna. He's smart. He's gonna be in the right position. He's gonna be hustling. He's gonna be difficult to play against.
He's gonna do what he needs to do. Great turn. Dobro and his turns. He's phenomenal back there. What a great 6.
He's had a great year, and we're down to 19 minutes. And again,
Waltham led in Arlington, sort of play with the ball
great
in the
ball.
back.
Can Quincy get something on it? It's still bobbling around, but
all right, and they need to hustle back
Little
here.
too. I like the great hustle by Quincy to get back right now.
Yeah, they're gonna need that.
Leaving it all. And
great.
good turn.
Wow, that's well done by Alex Marsden. Way to
wow. And another turn, and he's got some space.
He's going. Maybe a little too much there. Y'all carried away, but I don't blame him.
It was fun while it lasted.
As a defender, you get what you take.
Quincy sort of taken out. He might be down right there. That's gonna. And so
this game is getting ugly, guys.
This game is getting ugly.
So not sure if this was a free kick or if this is a.
It's like a free kick.
I think it's a free kick. Yeah. Dangerous spot. They can drop this in the box. The one thing is, when you're down a man, you could still clog up that box. It doesn't cause a disadvantage on set pieces, right? Because
exactly.
It will where it causes a disadvantage is in the middle of the field when you're expecting a central player to hold up the ball and maybe to be like the axis of a series of passes.
Ball and handled
and.
Maybe a little
Sam
not
Neal.
Quite out, but Sam is still fighting.
Way to
clear it out.
And that's going to go up, and that's
Alex Marcassini, flying up there.
Marcassini, nice, and that should be an Arlington throw.
That's great. That's very well done by Marcassini there to win that.
Yeah.
Good clearance from Arlington overall. Again, just playing composed, as Sam Neal said.
Is rewarded for his effort by being subbed out.
Did a great job. He did what he did, though. They need someone getting their energy high.
It's a team game, and if you're Alex has had a good year, a lot of goals. He's going to be a big part of the team next year, and he just made a great play.
Lucas Koopman, wow, yeah, he just runs in the family, I guess. Big throws all around.
And again, it's also for the guys on the bench who aren't going to get a chance to get in today. The guys on the field, they're playing this well because they've been challenged by those guys all season long. Right? It's been over a week since the last game against Lexington, and Arlington came out. Tough. They knew they were going to be playing a tough opponent, and so far they've answered. And now playing a man down for the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, but Waltham doesn't seem to be. I mean,
doesn't seem to be capitalizing so far.
Look at their back line. They've got 4, 5, 6, 7 guys back.
Just let it happen. And to add on to the point about substitutions coming in, producer Raj was talking to Coach Yalza for the game. Didn't even pull any players up, which is pretty I mean,
pretty
even
rare.
last year, I think it pulled up 1 or 2. So
No, I don't think so.
You didn't?
No, not last year. Maybe
2
No.
years ago.
And so
Yeah, 2
Sam
years
Neal,
ago.
so interesting call. Looked like a very sort of light touch free kick for Waltham. Dangerous position here. Looked like a light touch from Sam. I'm surprised that that was a foul. Maybe a high kick or something.
right. This is where you're lacking somebody like where number 10 is for Waltham. That's where you'd like to have that extra guy right now. Because if that ball pops out, which it often does.
I mean, I think someone's got to get there as
And
fast
looks
as
like they're
possible.
going far corner, far post with this.
I think, yeah, they're gonna look for their big guys back there. Big cross in. Well done by Is that Lucas Koopman or Noel Koopman?
Lucas.
And there's a drive.
Great block. It's right in front of it. Another one. Wow.
And that's over.
It's a good hit,
Exactly.
though.
Yeah,
That's good contact.
That's where you do miss that 11th player. But
Yeah, the set
Okay.
pieces could be the game changer here. They just got to keep defending these set pieces, and I think they can hold this one out. 15 more minutes to play, or a little under
Again,
16.
based on what we've seen too, it might be
Yeah,
interesting.
Shea taking his jolly old time back there. Really,
8 seconds. He
would be very curious to see what AI would say about Arlington being able to net
Great
one more
header by
goal
Keegan. Can Sam
before
break
the end of this. As Sam breaks through
Oh,
and
unfortunately,
can't
he just
quite,
couldn't get
but
touch
good
on it.
pressure right there by Keegan.
Still
and
ours. That's well
right here.
done.
It's
This is-
Arlington's ball.
Keegan really.
take your time and get Nolan on the ball. That's what I say.
Who's coming? Is that Kellen coming back?
Yeah.
Looks like Kellen.
He's a conscientious player, and not the biggest fella, but he is a very, very
Plays tough.
He's a scrappy. He's kind of a Rohan-like player.
Absolutely.
And he's been a catalyst all season. So interesting too. I don't expect this from Yazio, but Alex, if you remember the Lexington game, Lexington subbing every single opportunity when they were playing with a 1-0 lead. I don't expect that from Yazio tonight.
Yeah, Yadzio's he's too much class for that. I don't think he would stoop like that.
And Keegan, look at
with a
this,
great try.
dribbling in.
On his back. That should be a pen.
No.
Nothing.
No, ref called it off.
Ref calls it off.
I don't know about that one.
Raj, no. Raj
No,
says
Raj
no.
says
Producer
no.
Raj
Okay.
with a clean eye on that. Clearest eye. I think we
Most composed eye. Back
most
here, I'd
composed
say.
eyes
Yeah.
yet to quote Sam Neal. I think
Nicely
I
gathered
often
by Kellen there.
It's a great move by Keegan though. Way to
good
way to
turn by
develop that.
right there too by Quincy.
Quincy really wow.
Now that
Quincy
should be
has
a,
great move. That could be a card.
and producer
But that's what-
producer Raj agrees with that call from the refs right there.
That was definitely a hack.
Quincy's just great with the ball at his feet. You know, like they said, the whole midfield really. They just they move.
So-
Look at this little. Oh no, my ankle.
My arm.
10 seconds, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
The,
here's some choice words from the crowd over here.
Yeah, the young Arlington fans getting fired up. All right,
see.
so
I would look for
is
a
a
big
big-
one in.
Big chance here.
Sends
for
a-
Arlington.
Hit it to Lucas Koopman. That's what I
Lucas
want to see.
Koopman,
I
yeah.
want to see this right on Lucas Koopman's cranium right now, right in the back of the net.
Quincy can drop it where he wants to.
So again, notice
Great
no
ball.
one,
Great
no
ball. Right to
one.
Lucas.
And
That's
right
a-
here to Kellen.
Oh, unlucky.
So
Yeah.
again, did notice though every single player for Waltham was behind the 30.
Yeah.
Every single, not a single guy was up for the counter.
I'm interested why this goalie decides not to take his kicks. I mean, his
I
punt was huge. So
And it'd be 24, I will say, has an impressive foot. Not well, there, we don't get to see it, but 24, who's been taking the goal kicks.
Keegan could pick this one off. Ooh,
Almost.
And great. Quincy,
again,
Quincy having a great game right now.
Again, Quincy,
little-
I've been real impressed with Quincy throughout the season as well. Playing as a junior, I think got some good minutes last season. And
Yeah.
really, right from the start of the season, first game that I saw, just composed, really solid, and really doing a great job all season long directing play from the mid there. So shout out to Quincy tonight, but throughout the season as well.
Absolutely.
That's Sam limbering up over there. You got a feeling you're going to want him in the game for.
Final 10-minute crunch time. You want Sam.
Yeah.
He can make those chances happen. No man's business. And Waltham again still not playing too high. You know, I want at least 6 guys behind the 30.
Solid D from Kellen to earn the turnover to Fernando.
Well done by Fernando.
Fernando bringing it, and good dish by Fernando to Quincy.
I'll play slow here. Yeah, no reason to release it here. This is great.
He's got
And
Lucas.
he's got
Lucas. I would get off his foot now.
Three Arlington players in the middle, wide open.
That's exactly what they needed right there. Lucas looking a good breakthrough. This composure is exactly what they need right now. You know, a little under 12 to play, and you just gotta keep killing as much time as possible. I would look for a switch here. See Alex Marsden wide open on the flip. There you are.
Yep, you got to have confidence in all your players.
And keep it in. Need something in the middle here.
Little
and there's
indecision
little
there.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
There's a turnover.
There's the maybe not lack of experience, but lack of pressure that we've seen.
Yeah, Kellen put in a good shift there. Now you have Sam Neal and Keegan. I would expect to see Keegan dropping back. We have seen Quincy. I mean, you got to give it to these kids. These kids they've picked up their game since the red card.
Absolutely.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which team has a full contingent.
Yeah,
And
this round.
they've been playing down about 15 minutes almost. So
And like I said, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have said anything. You know, like they're still moving the ball around great. A little questionable there, but
good touch
well
by
done by
Koopman with
Lucas
the move.
Koopman.
All right, I'm a little concerned about Lucas vacating his
A little much.
position.
But
What
can
a
you make him make a run
pass.
here? If I was Lucas, I would try and press. Yeah, it's lovely. Just keep him
Good
back. That's
pressure,
great, but
steals, and
that's-
gets a
that's
corner.
that's
That's a corner right
That's
here.
a corner. It's lovely. That's well done by,
Huge
still a
play.
little concerning him pressing up like that, but Lucas is a great player. He's going to make
Yeah.
sure that goes smoothly.
I'll tell you my hot take in a situation like this.
Give it to me,
I
Josh.
always loved. I think what I've seen over the years, Arlington plays best when the guys on
Right
the
to the
wing,
corner.
the wing backs, sort of play like wing backs, and they really press. So plays can be made from Arlington's backs moving up.
Well done by Nathan.
So even in a situation like this, knowing that you've got a strong back contingent,
Wow.
I like Lucas Koopman making that move.
Absolutely. I mean, I know the team wasn't the best this season, but Umkar and your son Cooper
Yeah.
did a phenomenal job of that. They really, they had iron lungs as well, and they could go up and down and play both sides of the ball really well. So
Folks, we're at 10 minutes left in this game. 1-0 Arlington on the strength of a Sam Neal penalty kick. Arlington down one player, and they have been so for about 20 minutes. They've been holding on real
it's
well.
a great pass by that
So
Waltham.
strap in.
Oh, Nolan Koopman pulling.
Unnecessary by Quincy. He had no need to even bother touching him there. Should have just ran around him.
This now we're talking about 25 yards. This is still a little
Dangerous.
bit
This
too
is shooting.
far.
This is a more shooting territory.
More
though.
shooting territory, absolutely. I mean,
And-
the guy that took the shot previously, put a really nice shot on the
So
net.
yeah, they have no problem shooting. So
Ref says back it up. Beep beep beep.
Interesting.
26, 27 yards. I mean,
All right.
I feel like the ref actually that's a generous,
very generous.
placement for
Absolutely.
Arlington.
that looked in front of the 25. But keep my mouth shut on that one.
Yeah. Fortunately, no VAR.
I'm
here.
expecting a shot here, 100%.
And right to
Easy
Shea.
for Shea.
Right to Shea.
Shay definitely said that's
Had
a
some
great
words.
to follow in there. It's really a great plan. That's definitely what he said.
Nolan Koopman directing Shea. I'm sure directing the field, telling
Shea.
him slow things down.
Look for a big boot here.
A little drop
Little
kick. Haven't seen one of
drop
those in a
kick,
while.
yeah.
That's old school.
That's a solid drop kick from Shea too.
A little fancy by
Ooh.
Fernando. Maybe not necessary for
Yeah.
that, but
I mean, this is where I'm
you
worried.
recovered. Way to recover. Quincy everywhere tonight.
Quincy is
Now off your foot, I
mammoth
think.
tonight.
Great look.
And
Same it
let's
there in
see.
time.
Nope. But,
But
right,
right
to
back. Yep. Now they got
Koopman,
switch.
Koopman the younger.
Marsden, great. Koopman's having a phenomenal game as well.
And so, Aiden, in a situation like this, in the back, are you looking at Shea to direct, or are you looking at like the center back Nolan Koopman, the captain? Like, would you have taken charge, or would you have relied on the keep in a situation like this?
I feel like I would take charge because we're more involved with the game. But I think Shea, you need your goalie to like back you up and like if you miss something, he needs to be right there at all times, listening and chirping in as well.
Yeah, no matter what, Aiden, I think we would agree that it doesn't matter which one, but just somebody.
Someone has to take
Yeah,
charge. That was a
somebody.
problem 2 seasons ago. Is we're lacking charge. So, the more someone can just like, even if it's a voice that you might not want to be hearing at that moment, as long as you hear that voice, that's more important. But little turn.
Yeah,
wow.
Alex.
That's going to be.
It's a great. Another questionable tackle.
He's going to
but
get a card on this, meaning they're going to have to go
Yellow.
deep into their bench for at
So,
least 2 minutes.
I would expect maybe
Colin Rayleigh.
Colin
maybe.
Rayleigh, yeah. I think it's the next option. Maybe a Taj or Neal. I don't.
So interesting.
Colin would be the
so
next
I
one.
would assume
I
then.
dropped Keegan back for the time being, but he's
Yeah.
got to put somebody in, coach.
So I assume
Kellen goes back
Interesting.
in.
Kellen then maybe
he's got
drop.
good defensive sensibility. And
Maybe
then
drop Nathan back a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Nathan can play in the back pretty well. Oh, never mind.
No.
There goes Colin.
There goes
yeah.
Colin. Yep, that makes more sense.
Well, welcome to the game, Colin. This is what you've been training for all these years.
7.5 to go.
Buckle up and get ready for the next game, too, if this result holds.
Yeah.
And this is definitely going to be an intense 7.5. I expect to hear some noise coming from the Waltham's crowds here. And so producer Raj, I think, said he had, how long is it a set amount of time?
2 minutes.
2 minutes that he has to be out.
Ball dropped in, handled by Koopman.
And good touch by Sam Neal.
gonna
Off
fly
to
up
the
field.
races.
Sam's going to fly up. He has no reason to let the ball right now.
Shoulder.
Great
And
ball.
good
That's
ball
a phenomenal
across.
ball.
Quincy Carter, can he get a
Can he
touch?
take his time? No need to rush. No need to rush. There we go.
Cuts to the middle,
Lovely.
takes a shot.
Great save.
Another save by the keeper.
That's excellently done by
And there's
Sam
a
Neal.
corner kick for Arlington. Keeper couldn't keep it in.
Looks like a cramp or something in the back, but that's
And so
all props to Sam there. That was lovely.
that's a
Well
that was exactly what
classic
they needed.
Sam Neal hustle play right there.
Showing the line right now. Oh, Colin. Great shift, Colin. That's what you needed to do.
Hey, you know-
he held his own. That's great.
Yeah.
That's all he's looking. That's
Hey.
what Yazi always say. If you hold on their own and
Look at them.
make a game impact.
They're loving it over on the bench, too. I mean, everybody's getting involved.
Yeah, all the boys get in. Everybody eats. So man's still down the box.
Yeah.
Kind of help working in our favor.
So
honestly.
Lucas Koopman setting up for the set piece here. So it looks like AJB and Nolan hanging back.
killing his
and-
own time right now.
Yeah, that's the problem with having Rohan being the player that's missing is that he's the designated back guy. You know, he's the guy that is feisty, that's fast. He's gonna hold up the play back there. So without him in there, that keeps Nolan anchored to the back, where he's actually kind of valuable on these set pieces with his height.
I would always anchor Noel in the back. I mean,
So wondering too with this Waltham player if it's a cramp or
Goes
if
with- yeah.
as he was sprinting with Sam Neal, if he looks like he might have actually gotten some type of injury here. So hope.
He was kind of convulsing on the ground.
Cramp.
Did you see it?
So hoping for his
Hamstring?
sake, it's nothing, not like a serious injury. Looking like he's going over towards their bench and getting a ride
Charlie
from
Horse?
one of his teammates.
Charlie Horse. Yeah, Charlie Horse.
Charlie
That's what
Horse.
Producer Raj is claiming, and I second that opinion.
All right.
Went down pretty quick, so.
Big moment in this game, guys. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left. What a great fast break that was.
That was great. They can get another one here. I think that could really solidify it. So this could be
Balls
be
up.
huge.
Looks
Great
like it's
ball.
over, everybody.
A little too much. The deflection was saying. Nope, still in.
And
Way to
Lucas-
fight, Koopman.
Lucas
Way to
Koopman
fight.
fighting for it. And Sam
Still
Neal.
all over the place.
Look
Sam
at
doing
this,
a
Sam
great
Neal.
job. Sam putting on a show right now. Right in the corner. That's what Yadio loves. He's gonna bait a foul or a corner. Oh, or neither. That's
Oh,
fair.
nice little
That's a
He
throw.
gains- he
That's a
gains
corner.
the-
It's a
Oh.
corner for, they're not gonna. They won't put Koopman up. There's no
It's a
need.
throw,
No
yeah,
need for
but
Koopman up there.
throw.
Well, I guess Lucas Koopman has a big enough arm, but I
But
don't
you
think
want Lucas in the box.
you
That's
want Lucas in the
thing.
box.
In quick for
Right back
and
to the
right
corner.
back to the corner by Keegan.
It's fine. That
Good.
kills plenty of time, and their team is just out of position now because they have to put so many guys to try and get that ball back. That's
And
great by
there's a
Fernando.
Good work by Fernando. Arlington doing a great job eating the clock with just around 5 to go in the game.
I'm gonna make a guess. They're gonna go right back. Yep. Oh, a little offsides call.
Offsides.
It's all right. It's in a not a dangerous position, so as long as they all drop back. A little more than 5 to play here, and Arlington's really holding down the fort. They're doing a great job with 10 guys, so it's gotta finish strong.
Producer Raj telling us we got 6 to go. Around 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, we got the clock that on your live stream is the one to go by, not the scoreboard. Raj is always
Raj clock. Yep.
The Raj
Should've
clock
known.
is
Raj-
always
Raj watches
accurate.
the
Most
refs.
accurate.
Raj watches the refs like a hawk. He knows their every move.
And looks like that might have gone out. So throwing
Throwing for Waltham here.
Throwing for Waltham. So again, Waltham really this is where they have to turn in the offensive play.
Arlington really packed it. Look at that. Everyone, it's great. And Waltham again. Look, they have a lot of guys back, and I don't see the need to have 4 or 5 guys sitting.
Season's on the line. Send them up would be my my call. But again, that's a big change for how they've played all of
Great
this game.
touch. Great
Quincy
touch.
gets around his man.
Quincy getting
battling
all over him.
That is a foul.
That's definitely
No
a foul,
call.
but nothing.
No call here from the ref. So
Quincy might be down. Still down.
Waltham
Looks like a cramp.
counter. Fernando
nice
Magneto
slick little move.
gets it in behind Sam. Nice little drop pass to Sam.
You're on your own, young man.
That's never a problem for Sam.
And look at that right here.
back
Great
in.
ball by Fernando.
Sam gonna take it. He's gonna take it all the way. All the way.
Sam,
Get-
can
if
he
get
cut the
around-
corner? 24 plays it back.
No need.
No need to push. You got it.
Quincy had a cramp. I don't know if you see him on that far side. He's
Yeah,
stretching, but he's still kicking.
Still limping a little hitch in the step.
That's the dedication you need, though. You know, even
Well, this is the time
still
to-
kicking. I don't
And
mind that.
this is
I
a
don't mind that
dangerous
at all.
ball.
Yeah,
Dangerous
not a bad
ball
call.
right
that's
here.
not bad. That I
Shot.
don't mind it.
Save, goalie. What a save by the keeper.
So does Quincy get credit for the shot right
Oh,
there?
I
yes,
believe
he
he does.
does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's got Arlington's ball, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
50-50 call. The ref gives it Arlington's way. Questionable. I mean, it could have gone either way.
Looks
but
like 4 to go here. Still holding on the fort. If I were Koopman, I would just launch it as far. Yeah, he's going to hit Sam in the head probably. Just try and get it.
looking behind there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Big
Nice
throw.
ball.
You know, Magneto controlling it. Doing
Come on,
great.
this is Fernando's moment.
This is the one.
Turn.
Dribbles through.
Turn.
Can he finish?
Fernando's got it.
Great
In the
ball.
dish. Oh, in the back of the net.
Keegan,
bang.
everyone backs the corner. That's like Keegan was itching for that goal. Fernando did exactly what he needed. That was
And
unbelievable.
bang, bang.
There it goes.
Maxwell
Bang.
silver
That's the
hammer.
game. That's the game.
Bang, play right there.
That's huge.
Right there.
That's if you get a replay. Yeah, let's watch this replay. Fernando,
Fernando,
did
look at the
absolutely
effort from
amazing there.
Fernando. 1, 2, 3
Great,
efforts.
great ball.
And-
That's huge. Unbelievable.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Beautiful
So
finish.
unnecessary. So unnecessary to absolutely perfectly top corner that, but he did.
Beautiful
That's the
finish.
disrespect we love to see.
That finish.
Now we see the
Nice
fans
and
start
cool.
leaving because they know it's done. We'll wave them a little goodbye.
Right
Wow.
here.
And Sam's asking, what are you talking? Look at him. let's hear it.
Arlington playing a man down for most of the second half, manages to get a 2-goal lead with roughly maybe 4 minutes to play.
Still having 4 back though. Interesting.
Yeah, we were talking at the half, like when that's why that first goal was so. Oh, I hate this, by the way.
Shay does this
Little wave.
masterfully.
Whenever I'm on a team, then the other goalie does that. It just makes me so mad. But I guess when we do it,
Another
it's
drop
okay.
kick. I like these drop kicks from Shea. You don't see that
He's
every day,
getting
but-
getting 70-yard drop kicks there. 50, 60, 70-yard drop
Keegan wants
kicks.
another one. Keegan really wants another one.
That's what you got to love out of your captain too. You know he's going to go
So keep everything you got.
100%. I mean, I'm not going to say the cliche. I'm not going to say 110%. He goes 100%.
Yeah.
He goes 100 all the time, and it's a good lesson. It's a good model for the rest of his teammates. Look at Quincy closing down.
Still fighting everything they got at the end here. Really just trying to solidify this win.
Good turn
Quincy
by
doing
Quincy.
great. He's gonna try and bait something out of them for sure. He's definitely talking
And
crazy out
looking right there
there.
for Sam
right to the
again.
corner. Right to the corner. He's gonna lock that one down back there.
How are they going to call this? Yep, corner kick.
Corner kick.
Corner for Arlington.
Keegan scored that. Yeah.
What a beautiful take by Keegan.
That was
You just
great.
see nice and calm.
That was
Just
so
kind of
composed.
slotted it right up into the corner. Like I've seen this year, I've seen him like maybe his eyes light up and he'll wail at it and kick it over the net. But that was just no doubter. Just a great finish, and what a great finish to this game. Here we are with about 2 minutes and 11 seconds left.
Quincy calling it for the game. Kelly gonna
And-
come in and finish this one strong. It's
Closer's coming in.
Kellen the
Calling the
closer.
closer.
All season
can
long.
they get the targeted 3 goals they're looking for? I believe they can.
I believe
It's not over.
in the halftime interviews with the UMass alum, I believe Horace called a 2-0.
He did.
So big when I heard Horace say that, I was a little skeptical, but Horace is
He's
2-0.
looking for 3.
And so impressive to see Arlington 2 still pushing down and
Swing it.
still pushing with time
on you.
running out.
Look at that. No laying off here. They're looking
Great
for another
ball
one.
by Kellen.
Leon
He's gonna go to
is
the
that Leon or
corner.
Keegan? That's Keegan going right to the corner. Look at that. Still fighting. Great
Yeah,
tackle.
they didn't go blonde because there's so many of them are blonde already.
This is true. Yeah, very blonde.
Very blonde.
They should have
A lot of
gone
blonde, blue eyes on this
brunette.
team. Yeah.
Here we
Should've-
are, folks. We got a minute and 12 seconds left. It's 2-0 Arlington, as you can see by the score.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left. What a win this would be for the Spy Ponders, who
10 minutes, whole second half. And
Really
Yeah,
showing,
not
really
laying
showing
off
the
at all.
team element that they've played with all season.
and
big
Waltham
turn.
is kind of
That's
if
great,
you just
great
watch
ball.
him.
And here at the end, again, it really has almost since
Kellen's a
Arlington lost their.
It's well done by Kellen.
Earns a corner kick.
Lost the.
Oh, goal kick. Interesting. I mean, did you go out first? You know? Well, looked like a corner kick.
Looked
but,
like a corner to me, but that's fine.
Big step.
Nice step there. Yeah, Waltham is. Look at their energy, guys.
They
It's
feels
droopy.
like they've
It's a little droopy.
lost already.
There are only
Seconds remaining.
Seconds
Yeah.
remaining. This is a big win. And this should just about do it.
do it.
I think the
Big ball in here can.
the persistence from Arlington too. You know, going into half at a 0-0 draw and coming away with a 2-0 victory against what's been a very challenging structure to play against, as it were.
Ooh,
almost
almost
a
a
little
gaff.
bubble. Launched it up by only one guy.
And
That's
right
it.
there,
The boys locked it down.
Spy Ponders 2-0 win versus the Waltham Hawks. Moving on, round 2. Aiden, Alex.
Unbelievable.
What are your
What a game.
takeaway and man of the match?
Takeaway. I mean, they proved they could fight regardless of the situation. You know, they had 10 guys and they still locked it down like they needed to. They got the job done. That's what matters.
I think an excellent win for the Ponders. A great way to go into the playoffs.
I'm speechless, guys. What a game that was.
What a game.
You know, and we're thinking ahead, and I mean, let's just enjoy this moment for what it is. These guys are now in the round of 16. This will probably, unless.
They'll replay on the pen here, and
penalty
probably
kick,
both
yeah.
goals for that. Sam really put us perfect in the bottom
So-
left. It's great. It's a great pen. And then to
And then
to
right
Fernando.
here,
This is
really
absolutely
look at this
individual.
effort from Fernando between three
He's
guys,
a maestro.
and just look at that, just
Just
the
a clinical finish.
Slotted, absolutely slotted.
So most likely we will not be back here unless there's some bizarre series of upsets that happens over the next couple of days. But it's been a great season here at ACMi Sports. Aiden, we've had
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me
come back
here.
at any time, and don't be a stranger in general. Like want to hear how you're doing and all that. And we're on to the next. And unfortunately,
man of the match, really.
man of the match. I'm going Quincy.
I'm going Quincy as well.
I will. I think I'll echo that. Although this is a tough one. This is a team win.
Team
I feel
win,
like.
absolutely,
This
but
is absolutely. But Quincy, I think, did
Everywhere,
a
absolutely
great
everywhere
job
tonight.
Yep.
Played with a lot of heart today.
Quincy's. Be curious to see on the Sir Lance's Kick Squad Instagram, which who
got it,
who
yeah.
gets it. But really phenomenal game tonight at Warren Field. Alex, Aiden, honor to be up in the booth with you two. The whole ACMi crew as well. Dante, Constantina, producer Raj, Yasmina, the youth coordinator, Josh, the production and admin at ACMi. Of course, on the camera, we got Joe and Tom. It's a group effort up here. Really happy
jobs from everyone
that we
tonight.
can capture the moments like this. And again, shout out to the team. I hope they can go back and watch this game and really enjoy some of the highlights. And again, they broke.